I'm afraid if I try to.
As we sit down and play Dungeons & Dragons with fellow streamers. And in them,
Streamers that for some reason don't know not to interrupt other streamers when they're introducing.
yeah, apparently.
I didn't do anything.
Bullcrap.
I didn't.
All right, and as you kind of recognize here, we have Sekiro 93 in this party with us, with that one dude, Ruriars Minata, and Java the Staba.
Okay, let's be honest here. I legitimately muted my microphone. Okay, I did not do anything.
Sure,
I mean,
you did. Sure.
That's a lie, but okay.
Wait,
what happened? What happened on your guys' side?
Oh, we heard you.
Oh, we heard you.
No,
loud and clear.
What did you hear?
You interrupt me.
I don't know. It was all robot-y, but you were interrupting.
Oh, because that must be because I said that actually like half a minute ago before he started doing it.
Well,
I don't know. Apparently, a half a minute takes a while.
Yeah, no, like apparently my voice was like, you know what? We're gonna send his voice in like
you
a
just
minute
like
later.
immediately cut through, and I'm just like, Ryan, no.
No, like I muted my microphone right before you started. I'm not
sure
lying.
you did. Then again, we all make that kind of mistake.
In any case.
All right.
I blame Discord being weird and sending packets late, and so apparently my voice got sent late.
I blame your internet.
I blame my internet too. It's a valid thing.
I like blaming your internet.
Playing other people's problems is fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Austin, did you tweet out the stream by chance?
No, I did not.
Okay.
But yeah, probably not going to right now because we're live. So anyway,
That's all right.
just curious, do you guys want me to do the recap or do you guys want to try to do it? Because last week we had Java try to do it.
And that went over very well.
He
Went over
doesn't get
pretty
to
well.
try
He
this
just
time
missed the
because we'll
details.
hear a third of it.
Probably,
And since he'll only recap about, probably about three-fourths of it, we'll only get to hear about a fourth of it.
No, we'll hear the recap, but we'll hear it as Austin actually tries to do the recap. That's when we'll hear it.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong.
Alright,
I was actually.
so I'll just kind of do the recap. Our band of intrepid adventurers witnessed a kidnapping of the new Sultan of Ten. And during the entire process of the thieves, the kidnappers fleeing the scene, them getting into combat, they were arrested for being, at least were held for questioning on what was going on. Luckily, they had made pretty good friends with an in-town wizard, Jason, and his apprentice Cole. And with these two, they were able to, with the help from these two, they were able to get off scot-free, no problems. They were able to interrogate one of the kidnappers, and then they went back to their tavern where a cloaked figure approached our lovely Ken, our ninja. They exchanged a few words, and Ken was given a scroll. This scroll was the key to finding the Trinity hideout. So they went to the slums. And through falling into some traps and making their way down through this sewer-like cavern, they were able to stumble across the entrance. And when they found the entrance, the scroll glowed and permitted passage. Once they approached the door, they were greeted by members of the Trinity. And once they went into the room, they met the leader, Kira. And that was where we left off, with Kira approaching Kapesk. And basically seeing that Kapesk is a good guy, introduced herself, and that's where we left off.
So
good.
I was just say, I do want to clarify one. I do want to clarify what I actually said, because I would have also included. Basically, I am protecting my tribe by hunting sealskins, but the other thing is I protect those who protect, and I'm going to nod towards Varys.
Yeah.
Hooray! I did a thing without doing a thing.
So I think it's hilarious. You guys all laughed at me when I visited Jason so much, and he got us out of fucking jail.
I was like, no, I wasn't laughing. I just thought it was kind of funny. Just like, oh, you're going to go see an arcane wizard for everything.
Everything.
Literally everything.
I also
honestly, it works out fine.
I have a splinter.
I mean, I wasn't expecting Jason to play as much of a part of the story as he did. So it's like, all right.
I also have to admit,
honestly,
I
I'm
think it was
wonderful.
hilarious. I rolled a nat 20 to leave a note for an alchemist.
Good job. I'm proud
For
of you.
persuasion too,
Yes.
because out of everything that's needed, that was one of them.
Out of everything that's needed, I rolled a nat 20 to leave a fucking note.
I'm glad that's
Oh,
what you
God.
used your nat
I
20
know,
for.
right? I'm just gonna get all nat ones now. Just all
Yep.
nat
Pure
ones.
nat
Never
ones.
take
That's what happened to my bow.
it.
Oh
Rare
yeah.
Two.
Now one
Oh,
on the
I
bow.
would have robot again. God
Just,
damn it.
just a smidge.
Stupid.
But
long
anyway,
bow.
so Kira approached you, introduced herself, saw that you are very much a guy of protector. And again, that's where we left off. So again, this woman who approached you, again, you guys really didn't get a good look at her when you first got in here, but she has like she's very tan. She is she's very beautiful, like very tan, beautiful, long, actually pretty short black hair, just tied up into a ponytail. As the cloak, as the hood kind of draws back.
Is that again? Because I need to stop hitting the button by accident.
Well, she introduced herself as Kira, which means I'm going to look at her with a confused expression on my face and move my head.
So, do I understand?
As like she looks like a past, kind of like, I should know better. Lizard folk are always confused with when I question with introductions. They're weird. It's weird for them.
Yeah. Yep.
I guess I will wait for Varys what he does first.
Shut
Aha.
up.
Aha.
All right. Oh gosh, I don't want to word
Let's
this.
just introduce ourselves. We didn't ever introduce ourselves either, by the way.
That's weird. We're on
Yeah,
session
so
5
she
and no one's introduced themselves.
I
That's
mean,
we
actually
don't
true.
technically. Oh,
She only
that
That's
is
just-
not true.
she only just introduced herself.
No.
So.
We never introduced each other to each other. Only me and
You
Varys.
already know me. I introduced myself to Kapesk.
She
Yeah,
did.
Kapesk technically.
The
While
only person that has not
Ken
introduced
was
himself
there,
is Ken.
so he knows who I am as well. So I'm the only one who did the thing.
But yeah, you're the only one that's like, again, Uthal really has introduced himself and Ken has introduced yourself. It's fine if you guys don't do what you guys want to. I'm just stating the obvious here.
This is
Yeah.
the greatest party ever. A party who
funny.
does not know each other.
It's like, hey, you guy, you with
It's like
the
you, lizard
you
man,
with the
you, elf.
you with the chain
Ultras.
sickle that you tried to shove down that person's throat.
I think we just got.
I got destroyed for it.
I think we sadly got under the impression that we just knew each other's names. I swear.
See,
'Cause, like, I
you and
started calling him
Varys
Ken.
would. You
Yeah.
and Varys would.
Yeah, you and Varys
definitely.
would.
But everybody else.
Yeah, it's true.
And I know
Uh,
Kapesk.
so, yeah, because I told him my name.
And
And I was there when you said it.
technically, yeah, Ken was sitting on top of the cage when we introduced ourselves.
So he
he
would,
know
yeah,
both
so
of
he
our
would
names.
know.
Weren't all three of you at the blacksmith when we all went? Or no, not the blacksmith, but the leather worker when we went there?
Yes.
And I
so we
introduced
know
myself
your
to
name,
him.
Yes.
So you all know mine. We just don't know Ken's.
Yeah, Ken's the only one who
Well-
hasn't been
Good luck, Ken.
introduced in any manner.
We're just running through the
whatsoever.
story like, wait a minit. No, I said my name. Here.
No, you guys
We
are
haven't
all having
introduced
this
ourselves to
conversation in
each
front
other.
of Kira, and Kira's just looking at you, just.
We're just like, wait, have we introduced ourselves to each other?
So
What is
I
that
just
band
imagine
is
this
called?
happening.
Argument on the other side of the table.
I am absolutely going to introduce myself to Kira.
And not Ken, specifically.
Nope. And
He shoos me out of the
I'm
room.
going to ask her if she has any information she's willing to give us that would help us rescue a 10.
So yeah, as you stretch forth the hand, she kind of looks at you, eyes you guys up and down. Grabs your hand, it's a pleasure to meet you, Varys. As of right now, really not much to tell you. We're still trying to figure that out. And I really don't trust you guys right now. You guys just stumbled into my home,
Yeah,
unannounced.
I am going.
I
Do
don't know if it was really
apologize
stumbling
for
as much
that.
as falling into a pit.
I am actually going to apologize to her about that
Okay, how do you apologize?
Kind of a shitty situation. I'm going to apologize for our rude entry. But considering the circumstances, we didn't have much of a choice.
So, well, we'll see about that. She kind of walks back to the table, but the guards that were with you guys are no longer like up in arms. They are more again,
relaxed.
slightly lax, still on guard though.
Yeah.
They probably still like their hands on this, but they're just not like.
Hands are on their weapon, but they're not in a threatening stance.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad I didn't have my weapon out when they showed up.
I mean, I always
Yeah.
have my weapon out. It's a
Yeah.
staff. I just walk with it.
Because I would also have my weapon out if people.
Exactly. That would have ended very poorly.
I just realized this. I'm the only one who can get by with walking with his weapon out at all times.
Yeah.
Yep.
I literally have a staff.
Java,
mean,
you're just like,
technically-
I'm an old man with a stab you in the face.
Yep.
Ryan, technically, I have two of my weapons out at all times.
Oh,
It's like
that's
teeth
true.
in my
You're,
Claws.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we all have weapons out. Never mind. Except for, well, I guess Varys would. Remember that time he can strong arm that other guy?
I mean, that was with a
Alright, guys,
potion.
so Kira's walking back
Yeah.
to the table. What do you guys do?
She's walking back to the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are not exactly being escorted, but guarded. You're
But yeah, we're being watched.
I would like to roll for crap. I need to pull up my character sheet. I need to hang on.
have character sheets at the ready.
All right. I forgot that. Can I roll? Because
Type, Ryan.
Use your words, Ryan. Use your words.
person percent. Oh god.
This is great.
I want to
Okay,
roll
can you hear me?
for.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
We can hear you, but
Uh,
what do you want to roll for?
Let's, because it's not perception. Insight would that be to be able to see, like, kind of to get, I guess, like, not technically perception, but be able to see what like the map and stuff like that, and see kind of like infer what they're doing.
Let's say to see
For
the map
sure.
and try to take a guess. That would still be perception. Insight is more like, okay, are they acting hostile? Are they holding
Okay, so
something
it's like
back? It's more
they're
reading the body
intentions.
language or reading the person themselves.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
insight
Yeah.
is.
Reading,
Yeah,
reading for intent.
Can I just then
Yeah,
can I roll
it's-
perception to see like what's like if they are really trying to find him, like kind of what information I gather from it.
Sure, go for it. So you can try to do it from this angle, or you could just walk up.
Walk up to it.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
and
gonna-
and
Well,
and,
that's
and,
what I kind of meant. Is like we'd walk up and I'd be examining it as we did it to kind of
and
like.
not understanding
Okay,
conventions and knowing she's somebody that protects, I would probably just follow her and stare at what she's staring at and be like, "Why is this important?"
Yep.
Okay, then you don't need a roll for that. Okay, as you guys,
Okay.
because again, it's a
Yeah, I am-
basically
I'm
it's
going
a
to-
war room table, so to speak.
Yeah.
Right.
So you
I'm
walk up
going
to
to-
it, and you
Yep.
see that there's this huge map of the city of Karima, and then underneath, as you guys begin looking at it, it is the sewer system.
Mm,
All the layouts, where all the corners are, where it's
That's-
so out in
that's
detail.
a headache.
Yeah.
That's a massive headache. Oh god.
Wouldn't Varys know more about where they went because he was tracking that one guy for a
No,
while.
I was not tracking that
So-
guy.
As you guys kind of walk up to the table, you guys begin hearing the conversation between Kira and basically her lieutenants, saying, "All right, when they left the castle, they went over into the noble district. They went. That's where we went. That's where they went down underneath the sewers. We were able to track them through here, here, and here." And he points to several areas on the map compared to the top side, and it's like it's slowly making its way out to where the coast is. So,
Mm.
It seems like they were making their way to the coast, so we were trying to cut them off at the port, but as we got there, no one popped up. So we lost track of them. We have no idea where they went. We know they're from between this point and this point, but we just don't have the resources to send out men to investigate these areas. guys look over
From
and you
that
kinda
point,
see,
where is the closest exit from the city?
say, make a survival check.
Okay. Shit, my dice. Here. Okay, I'll just roll on here. Never mind, screw it. And D20. Did I roll? I can't see if I rolled.
Yes, you rolled a
Roll a
7.
Okay. Nailed it.
Is it just a 7?
Yep. Oh, maybe.
Survival.
It's
Yeah,
the last.
just a 7.
Yeah.
Just 7? You really can't. Again, you're still new to the city. You can't. It's again looking at this map. It is a pretty big map because it is a huge city. So you're just kind of looking, kind of scanning it, and again, you're being thrown off with also kind of where the sewer systems are. You just can't exactly get a handle on where everything is.
Okay.
Crap, I have to come up with a name for this person.
But
Hmm.
Kira begins kind of sitting there in thought, just kind of deep in thought, just trying to think of exactly what to do.
Can I guess I would nudge Varys around this time and then kind of whisper to him, curious if maybe this has anything to do with the werejackals we were fighting that were guards, or the snake people possibly. Because weren't they stealing armor and stuff like that from us?
Oh, they were stealing food.
Our weapons and stuff.
They were just stealing
Water.
everything.
They stole their
Yeah,
water.
they
but
stole everything.
weapons
They
and
stole
They were-
supplies
Well,
and
yes, yes.
everything.
They were just
Everything.
stealing
But-
some stuff.
General supplies.
I guess I just nudge him just to be like, hey, does it maybe this has something to do with it? Because those werejackals were once guards.
Yeah, but they weren't turned into werejackals. Like, it was against their will.
Yeah. What if that's part of this plot? I
Well,
don't
I
know.
mean, it could be.
It's
It
just
could
one-
also just be them attacking the
That's true.
city. This seems more internally organized than that.
Okay.
At
Then
least-
what about the nobles we saw fighting Cole?
Well, yeah, obviously, which they disappeared they went underground in the noble district, which is
Yeah.
So, trying to think how to word this.
Me too.
Yeah, right.
As you guys kind of begin trying to are getting deep in thought, Carrie looks at you guys like, "All right, if you want to prove your trust, help us out here."
That was my intention to begin with. I'd like to know what they think are the most likely routes for them to have taken, and how many of those like they can cover themselves, and how many they need help covering.
Say like, okay, when you say covering.
Well, because they said they don't have enough resources to.
Oh, okay.
Like, how much of that can they handle, and how much more of it do they need help with? I'm just trying to get a rough idea of how much of it we can actually help with, or if it would be a better idea to take the information that we've got and give it to Jason, who would be able to get, like, potentially get guards and stuff down there to cover a certain area, so that it would, help fill in for what they can't cover themselves. If that makes any sense.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense. She says, sounds like, okay, here's kind of where our troops are dispersed. She kind of brings up the map, drops where the sewer part is, and you just see just a normal city map of Karima. And she's like, okay, we have a troop stationed at all the exits, from the 2 gates that go into the town, and then all the ports, on the ports. We have troops stationed there. Then she brings up the sewer map and just lays it down. Right here is where the runoff is for the port. We have men stationed at each one of these, and as you look at this sewer map, there is like 20 different runways that go off into the coast. It says our job is to hold this down and make sure they don't escape. What we need you to do is go delve into the sewers and try to find whatever you can with these people. They seem very well organized and very thought out.
All right.
Probably the best starting point. She whips it over onto like looking at both maps. It's like would be right around here, and she points. It is right out the port. There is like a little entrance, and it's close to the Noble District. She goes, "This is where we lost him. If you can start your investigation there, go back in through the tunnels and see what you can find."
All right. Now that's some useful information. I am absolutely willing to go ahead with that.
Says,
Can I actually inquire to her and see who would gain the most from 10 vanishing? Not just nobles, but if there's anyone specific.
If she knows of anyone specific.
Yeah.
"All right, yeah, you can inquire. You asked this." She's like, "There are so many people that would love to see a tens head on a pike or just even out of office, but none that I can pin down."
Okay.
Like politics is a tricky thing.
Okay. I mean, I don't understand politics, but okay.
Yep.
If you don't understand politics, I have no hope of understanding politics.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of politics, if you ask me.
What is even politics? Is it a food?
Yes.
I can eat it.
Politics. Because that would end so well for everything.
Would it? Anyway.
All right.
I would like to ask her a question.
Oh,
Please do.
Go for
I
it.
just imagine
I ask her.
Kipash
Are you sure about that?
like politics.
So you guys followed them underground in the sewers and chased them, but you haven't found them. Have you ever thought they might be trying to escape above ground now?
So she looks at you, thinking very deeply, kind of eyeing you, just like
I mean, you did
Not-
kind of.
not
Fail.
exact. Like again, you tried to hit on her, so she's just like on
Shut
guard
up.
with you.
I
But
mean, it's a
slightly
valid-
there's a form,
it's a valid
like a
thing.
very subtle form of respect, like you know what you're talking about. Like recognition. There we go. She
Yeah,
recognizes,
He's done it before.
and she's like, "We have thought of that route. That's why the Royal Guard have been alerted. The golems that patrol the streets, they are keeping an eye on it for us."
All right. So we're pretty certain they're still in the sewers.
We are very certain they're still in the sewers. It's the only
Alright.
place where they could hide within sight. They could pop out anywhere, anytime. They could do whatever they need to. These sewers run all across the city. We've used them to our advantage. So the fact they're using it as their advantage, and with that you see just kind of like a
Insult to
blood vein
injury.
just pop kind of in the side of her head.
Yep.
It's like they need to
That's
pay.
insulting. All right. Well, I'm ready to head out to start this terrifying journey.
We're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
All right, good luck.
Terrifying maze of sewers.
I know, right? Like,
I'm gonna ask if she has a general map, or if we could get a general map of the area of sewers she wants us to search. 'Cause
She
doing this without any kind of
points to the
notice.
back. Is like, we have a set of maps in the back for you guys to take. Go ahead and take what you need.
All right, I'm gonna thank her, and I'm gonna go grab a map of the area we need because navigating through sewers sucks.
All right.
is it bad that I feel like this is like the beginning of any MMO? We just gonna go kill a bunch of rats now?
All right, roll me an investigation.
That's what we did at the start when we were
Roll an
killing the dudes
investigation.
that
All
were
right.
stealing our
Oh, I put
stuff.
my dice thing up. Dice.
I guess they're
Each
rats. They're
one-
giant rats.
Investigation.
ROUSs.
I think I have-
Yep, there it is.
So it's 2, right?
Ratisus.
Oh, rats of unusual size.
Rodents.
Yeah, ratices.
Unusual size.
Perfect.
I win life.
Holy.
All right, as
can
you
see
begin
everything.
rummaging
We won't
through
see
all
that
these,
again for the rest of the night, but at least it was for a useful cause.
What were you rolling for?
Never in battle shall we
Alright.
ever roll 20s. So it has been declared.
all right.
Yeah.
So as you begin running through all these, you find one map that looks very interesting, very intriguing. As you grab it, you pick it up, and it's like a dual bound scroll. As you open it, it reveals the area, and then there's a flashing dot where you're standing.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, we got a good one.
It's a magic map.
All right, and then you
It's
shut
the
it
Marauders
closed.
map.
All right, then you shut it closed, and you just wave it. I was like, I'm taking this.
This one's mine. I'm keeping this one.
Can I roll to see if there's anything useful, anything else useful in here for the rest of the farm?
Hey, thanks for the follow. Sure, go ahead.
Is that same thing?
Investigation.
Or
Yeah.
Investigation is like you're trying to find and browse something.
Okay, that was. I don't think that rolled. There we go.
Good try.
5.
Yeah, you don't find anything.
Damn. Okay. Hey, at least I tried.
Yeah.
None of you thought to. Other than the map, that was a good one.
I was gonna say, what are you talking about? I have a freaking magic map because I tried.
Well, I wouldn't think to try. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have you to cut things down and then eat the evidence.
All right.
Much to your happy content.
I'm perfectly
So you
okay
guys
with
have
this.
the map. You guys kind of have a somewhat plan.
Yes.
where you okay,
Oh.
you guys
Hey,
have
half-baked
mission.
plans
So
are always
you
the
have
best
your
plan.
mission.
Yeah, we have a mission. Yeah, that's a better word for that.
All right.
Let's be
So-
honest here. We have half of a mission.
Eh,
You have a full
We
mission
have a
here.
full mission.
Okay.
Scour the sewers to find the people who stole the Sultan. That's
go
it.
through all the crap.
Yep.
All right. So what
Well,
are you guys
just
gonna
need
do?
some of the crap
You're in the
elemental.
base.
Please don't.
All right.
Can we ask them the quickest way to the sewer, that place that they want us to go to?
Well, we do have a map.
I love how no one's just like, I'm gonna ask my way out.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. How do
I'm going to thank them for the map and say I will
Leave?
return as soon as I have results.
All right, and Kira looks up, and says, "Hey, bring that map back. That's special to me."
Yep. I'm gonna ask if there's a better way to get here than the 1 week.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
So as you ask
Yeah,
this, she's
if
like,
we-
"Yeah, there is." Points to a room in the back. So
All right. And I promise to return the map.
you better. And then as you guys begin walking, she's like, "One more thing. If you find him, bring it back. We need him."
Ooh
Agreed.
la la.
Might be difficult.
So you guys can roll an
Can't
insight
shot.
check if you guys really want to.
Okay, I will.
I'm gonna take her word on it. She's been upfront with us.
Yeah, why not?
21.
Right. As she says this, you look and you kind of look over her, and it seems like she's lost a lot of sleep over this. That a 10 has some importance other than the fact that he's a sultan.
So what I obviously thought that she's in love with him, most likely.
Again, you can't tell if it's love or friendship,
Oh.
but you know these two
I'm just
have
assuming
a
that because that's what I
connection.
got the whole aspect from it. Let's be honest here.
I mean, she may just be related to him or something. You know.
You ship it.
Nope, I'm saying they boned.
Again, you really don't know the
I
relationship. You
just-
just know there is some type of connection there.
No, that's fine. Yeah,
I ship it. I can. Let's go.
I
Alright.
swear to God, get out, get out.
All right, I'm leaving the room before somebody does something
gets worse.
incredibly stupid.
I follow such people behind. I don't want to get stabbed.
So now,
He
as you
doesn't wanna
guys
flirt with
begin
him.
making your way up it's a set of stairs. You guys are climbing up. It takes you guys about a good 5-10 minutes of just walking upstairs, and you see two doors just hanging outside. You guys throw it open, and you're immediately right back into the slums.
Nice.
We should note on the map where we are so we can get back here easily.
That's exactly.
Yes, we should. Good idea.
That's
Alright.
exactly what I was about to do. Was check our position on the map.
As you look
And-
on the position of the map, again, like the city is overall in like a kidney bean shape. You guys are on the far south end of it, and where she marked where you guys need to go, it's about. I'm just trying to guesstimate here. Again, it'll take you guys about 20-30 minutes just walking there.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. Are there any oh no, it's in the slums. Crap. Cuz I almost want to head back and leave a message for Jason letting him know we have a lead that we're following up on, and we'll let him know when we have information.
One thing that might help is as you guys walk out, it is pitch dark outside. It is like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, in that case, never
We
mind.
fell for a long time.
Oh,
So,
that
I was wandering around down there.
you've been wandering around the sewers for a long time.
All right. In that case, I'm just going to proceed with this. That does make a difference.
All right. So you guys make your way to the port.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys
Yeah,
walk
you
there, you pull up the map and you're just following this, and you're just very entertained with this like beeping dot as it's
Yes.
slow as you are getting over there.
Shiny dot.
I mean, to be honest, I'm super directionally challenged. So basically, when I go anywhere, anyways, that's GPS for me, anyways. So this is cool.
I mean,
this is standard.
I mean,
Vash.
but is your character directionally challenged?
Well,
Yeah, your
no,
character.
but I'm not used to the city, so we're gonna stare at the map anyway, since we try and memorize as much of it as we can.
That's true.
True.
Roll survival check.
Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna be a 1.
I'm looking at the stars as we're walking.
You almost screwed me. It's a 12 total.
Okay.
Oh,
As you begin walking it, you made it like a couple of turnarounds, but overall you're able to get there in about 30-45 minutes. It took you a little bit longer just because you turned down some back streets, you turned down some other places, just because you're enjoying kind of playing with this map.
Playing with the map. Yep. Yep.
Meanwhile, everybody else is just following behind. Like, why did we go that way?
And everyone else is just literally following silently. Frick Ken has got his arms behind his head, just looking up the stars.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't get lost, I don't think he cares.
I mean, I don't care either, but you know.
Yeah, which is good. This works great. I could just go wherever and nobody cares.
You're not wrong. My character would literally just follow you, like.
It's
Like,
so
to the-
glorious. Unless it's
have a
like
puppy.
into like a volcano field or something.
Right, or off a
ridiculous.
cliff, and I'm just like, why?
it's like, I'm good.
He's like a little
just-
puppy.
I just have that picture of the really old cartoons where they just walk off the cliff and then they're just like walking in air and I just fall.
And it's not till you
I'm
look
just like
down
staring
that
at the
you're
map
falling.
and you're just like watching me.
It's funny because I was watching Wile E. Coyote just the other day.
Yeah.
Just-
It's that exact situation.
That's awesome.
All right,
We're off
so
to see
we've
the Wizard
arrived
of
at the
Wonderful Wizard.
docks, correct?
All right, you guys have gone to the docks.
The dark.
The darks.
The
It's dark
darks.
at the docks.
God damn it.
Yes. Okay.
Do we want to enter the sewers now, or do we want to take a rest? Because how long has our character been up for, basically?
This is true.
You guys have been up for a while. You guys.
Because we got up pretty early in the morning to go find this place in the first
We
place.
did.
Yeah, again, you guys got up super.
So we should probably technically take a long rest.
Wait. Yeah, I'm trying to remember here.
I would say, did we
leave
rest
early in
when
the
we were
morning?
in the jail cell, or
Didn't we get up super early in the morning to go find this
Yeah,
place?
because
To go find the
we got
Trinity?
out of the jail.
That's right. That's right. You guys did take a long rest
Back.
prior to going in here. So
Yep.
technically, it is around about the butt crack of noon.
Yeah.
So it's in the
wondered
middle of the
that.
day then.
The bug crack of noon.
So wait, so we did take, but I took damage from. So have we rested since we fell down the trapdoor?
I say,
No,
you
not
haven't
rested since we've fallen.
rested since you've fallen, so you haven't
Okay,
taken a
I
short
didn't
or
think
long
so.
rest.
No, okay. So I'm still missing 9 health. Got it.
I'm not missing any health. Yay.
But,
'Cause
yeah, so
spells are
never mind.
powerful.
So it is about 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, I swore we
So-
just woke up and went straight for this place.
Now that we're at the docks,
And the docks are lively as usual. Like ships are
Yeah.
coming and going. People are shouting out orders. You're hearing fish marketeers just kind of shout like, "Hey, buy my fish, buy my food." Kind of normal stuff.
can I roll?
Probably
That's
shouldn't
my
have be
fish!
shopping.
Can I roll a perception to see if I can find anyone, either like a guard or somebody from like the Mages Guild that I could send a message back to Jason with?
Roll investigation.
Roll investigation. Yeah, that's what I wondered. All right, investigation be +2.
-5, add 13, get rid of the 2.
Well,
and
we got an
it's
8
8.
on that one.
I say, again, it takes you a little bit of time. Really no guard is willing to do it, so honestly, you probably think it's best just to go yourself.
Yeah, I just wanted to let him know in case he needed to find us that we were on an errand. But yep, nope, that's fine.
All right, so you guys go to the Magic Academy.
No, we go to the we go to the where we're supposed to be going.
Okay.
The sewers, yeah.
So
I was
okay,
just gonna see if I could relay a message or not. I'm not gonna change directions again if I can't find somebody. I'm just gonna...
Again, that one guy on a bench just watching us go back and forth all day.
All right, I'm
Dude, he doesn't
fully
care.
ready to enter the sewers.
Yeah,
Did
let's
we-
go.
all right.
Do we want to take a short rest before we do so Kapesh can heal? If he wants to.
I mean, I would like to have my body not be hurting.
All right, so do you guys take a short rest?
Well,
I'm
who's
okay
all
with
damaged?
it.
'Cause I think it's Ken and Kapesh are both damaged.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all damaged. Some.
I'm not.
Well,
You're not. I
Because
don't
you
think.
I am.
because you cured your
Oh.
wound. Because you
Yeah, I
cast
cured my
wound.
wound.
Yeah, no, I healed Sakron a little bit because he was hurting more than that. He'd taken
Yeah.
16 points of damage. I healed
No,
him.
I had taken more than all of you, I think. I think I had less health than all of you. Even
Yeah, but you healed yourself, so I healed Kapesk.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I'd say we take a short rest.
Okay.
So you
So do you
get
guys just sit
some-
around the docks, kind of talking, resting, patching up wounds?
Yeah.
We somehow meet the tavern person. That's just-
So, for the hit dice,
You
I
roll
roll
your hit
a
dice?
D10
Yep, and add your
Constitution.
Constitution. Is it D10?
My Constitution modifier?
Yeah, Constitution
That's not
modifier.
high.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, that makes more sense. I got 5 HP back. I'm okay with that.
I don't remember what.
Nice.
I'm only missing 2 now. I'm okay with that.
Let's see.
Wait, why do I have 2 hit? Wait, hang on.
Did
How
I
many hit dice
wanna?
am I supposed to have?
Your
Alright.
level.
As you
Yeah.
guys are
Oh.
resting up around the corner, you see red skin. You see Cole coming around the corner,
Yes.
We can send a message.
and Cole's like, quickly shouts out, "I found them! I found them!" And then from around the corner, you see Jason kind of like hurled up, like holding like a ton of books, just kind of runs his way over to you, towards you guys. He's like, "Okay." Plops right down. He's like, "All right, I did a lot of research on what the Trinity does. Oh, there is a lot."
Story time.
Alright. So the Trinity, it is an organization that works underground, but they work for the government.
Dun dun dun.
See,
I'm going to stop him and tell him that
So-
we found the Trinity and have accepted a request to search the sewers for a 10. Before he just tires himself out more trying to explain all this.
as you
Good
say,
idea.
as you say this, you see Jason's expression go from gleeful, happy to just like sorrow. I can't believe I just wasted an entire night of sleep looking this crap up.
I'm going to place my hand on his shoulder and give him my condolences and thank him for his efforts.
Oh my
if he-
gosh,
if he
'cause that's not
has-
condescending at all.
No, I'm going to sincerely thank him for his efforts and say that if he has that the information's still useful because we didn't know anything about them, so it's not a complete waste.
That's true,
Um, But I'm gonna recommend he go and take a rest while we take care of this, and we'll come find him when we're done.
You go rest while we rest.
Because
He kind
I
of just
feel
is like beginning to
legitimately
mumble himself.
sorry
It's like
for this
so much
poor man.
work, so much work gone to waste. Why? Why?
It's
Cole
not a
kind of
complete
grabs
waste.
him by the shoulders, like, "It's okay, master. It's okay. Well, we'll get you some rest, sir." Kind of
At
begins
least
escorting
we
him out.
know we're helping the good people.
I know
And-
he at least confirmed it for us.
Yeah, it's not a complete waste. It's just far less important
just
than he wanted
partly
it to be. I feel so sorry for this
All right.
poor.
We're not whole assholes. We're just
Say,
part
Jason
assholes.
quickly
Can we,
turns
like-
out. Do you know how deep this thing goes?
Could we like tip him a
I'm
couple of
sure
gold to
you
bump him
do,
more?
and I'm sure you'll enlighten us. I'm sure you will enlighten us.
Yeah, I mean, we just met them and we like worked with or are working with them. That doesn't mean we know everything about them.
Like
With
the
that, Jason
snitch.
kind of comes by. He's like, "Okay." Not exactly excited at this point. He's just tired, groggy. He's like, "Okay, here's the main things you need to know about them. Yes, they're an underground organization that works with the government, but no one in the council really knows their existence. They all believe it's make-believe. They believe it's fairy tale. Secondly, the Trinity have more control over the city than the government would like to admit. Whenever something needs to be done, they do it. Whether it's relieve, give aid, take out a target, they are the underground workings. They are the blood of what runs this city. Say the Sultan may be the heart and the public image. The Trinity is the underground. It's the underground that helps people or takes out
So
targets
the
that need to be taken out.
guards are worthless.
The guards are on patrol for the upheaval, but they all work together with the Trinity. The guards up front, up top, help give the public image that the royal army is still in charge, and in fact, really, they are still in charge.
Okay,
It's just the Trinity moves in the shadows. They are able to
right.
do
It's the
things
Illuminati.
that the government can't. That the government can't sanction.
It's a shadow
Yep.
organization.
Yep.
Sounds like fun.
Positive
Speak-
sides of things.
I was like,
Speaking of which,
Ken, as
yeah,
you're kind of hearing
It's
this,
funny.
you're just like, of course, that every big city needs a shadow organization to function. Just kind of
Guys, this is no big deal.
yeah, 3 hours.
What?
I sent you a picture.
I know. I said it's glorious.
It's like, so, with that, if you guys need any more information on them, you know where to find me. I'm gonna go sleep. With that, he
Yes.
immediately
Have a
kind of
good
like
night.
drops unconscious. Cole picks him up and flings him over his shoulders, like, catch you guys later.
That's great.
He's like, if you ever need someone to beat up, I'm your man. Cole just kind of says that as he's walking away, fist pumps in the air.
I turn to Varys and say, "Look what you did to the poor man."
I have nothing to say for that. I can't deny anything. I ruined his moment, but I also didn't want him to waste his entire time saying everything, only to find out we already know. I'm just gonna head into the sewer now.
Alright, so yeah, you guys have rested. By the time Jason and Cole leave, it's been about 20-30 minutes.
Alright.
Alright. So now you guys begin making your way down into the sewer.
Woohoo!
Into the shui.
Hooray for terrifying. Except I have a blinky map. So,
You and your blinky map.
yeah, come at me.
Alright.
I will never be lost. Just very confused.
Alright, so you
No,
guys
that's
begin
me.
making your way down into the tunnels. It's getting dark really quick. Those that don't have dark vision, you're having a tough time seeing.
Produce flame.
Alright.
Solved.
Well, to a degree.
You're welcome.
All right, so yeah, those with dark vision, you can see for about a good 60 feet or so. You begin
Sweet.
making your way down through the tunnels. Roll a investigation check.
Everybody, or
Whoever's in front.
Yeah, that'd be me.
that's not me.
Same.
All right.
And roll with advantage because this is just kind of generally for everyone. Everyone's assisting, everyone's looking around.
That one is a 9. That one's an 11, so 13 for total.
All right, as you kind of begin walking around, again, it's a very kind of tough environment to begin looking through. As you pass through the first couple corridors, you don't see anything, nothing's really standing out. All right, are you guys doing anything as you walk?
No, just kind of looking around at stuff, I guess.
Yeah,
I do have the map out so that I can keep track of where we've been, sort of.
Okay.
Aside from that, I'm not doing much else aside from just searching through the sewers, trying to make sure we don't miss any routes.
Oh no.
I think isn't the order. What did he do?
I see you, Austin. I see you.
I'll try to
Okay.
help you out a little bit here. Just give you a little nudge.
But I want us to fall down another giant big pit. Okay, I check for traps.
Okay, you check for traps along the way.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of
You
skill.
actually have him use
And
trap.
so the
Yeah.
game commands it, so it shall be.
I mean, if you have that skill, you should be constantly using that almost.
Again, this is where
I'm walking down the middle of the
where
street.
rogues
checking
are
for traps.
generally in the front when it comes to caverns because they are the ones checking for traps.
Checking for traps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
checking for traps, have dark
So-
vision, you
course,
know, the whole thing.
But they have to. But they do have to think to check for traps. Otherwise, it's like
Yeah,
I'm just
otherwise
walking
it's
down the
useless.
street.
So that's why
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I just messaged Karen saying, check for traps, check for traps. Because again, this is something I want to
honestly
educate you
was
guys
gonna
with.
say check. I honestly was gonna say I want to check for traps, but part of me wanted to fall down another giant big pit so I can blame it on Riaris
Okay.
this time.
Cameron, you may want to, but I don't think Ken does.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you're probably
Yeah,
right.
that's it. Would be what the character would do, which again is
well,
for-
see, the thing about that is, what we know of his character right now, I don't put it past him to do something
No.
stupid like that.
I know, right?
Not
Entirely.
entirely, but after having just fallen down a hole, he may be a little bit wary.
Yeah, especially since we got in the trap. Not only we fell down the hole, but we also ended up in a room that was filling with water, trying to suffocate us to death. It's kind of not a great thing.
Trying to drown you
Yeah.
guys.
So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of closely following behind him, and just kind of like looking over his shoulder in front of him.
So,
checking for
as you guys are walking at this walkway, it is like the paths on it. It's pretty big, so both of like we can have two in front, two in back. So you guys could be
Yeah.
walking side by side.
All right,
Okay.
we're side by side.
Okay.
So I'm right next to
So
Confessional,
yeah.
got the fire, so everyone can see.
So,
Oh,
so
okay.
we have the two skinny elves in front, and the giants in the back.
Hey, it might be
Yeah.
it might be a good formation, dude.
That's not a bad
Hey,
idea, but it's just
We have
really funny
great line of
environment.
sight. We
We
have a
are-
tank in the back,
if they
we have another tank.
if they fall, they'll fall faster than us, so we can use them as pillows when we land.
Don't
That's
think
not
that's
how
how
gravity-
that
That's not
works.
how gravity works.
All right.
However-
However,
try
I
that.
have a whip, so if there's anything for me to grab onto, I have a chance at saving myself from falling.
all right, guys. Who wants to do this next perception check?
Indiana Jones.
Who has good
Probably-
perception?
I can roll perception. I'm proficient.
I
at
could
that.
too.
You'd be in the
I'm
front,
first.
so
Also,
yeah,
I'm
it
in
would
the
make
front.
sense.
Okay, Varys, roll perception.
I'm the 18.
Not bad.
And he perceives the world.
Now,
Hello,
20, you
world.
realize you're inside a game.
Hello.
You realize you're inside a cave. Good luck.
That you're nothing but numbers and stats.
They said
Oh, no.
game, not cave.
Oh.
Anyway,
Can I
You-
roll for meta knowledge?
You have broken the fourth wall.
For meta knowledge.
I love that. I love that little snippet. Can I roll for meta knowledge? You've given your character this curse. He knows he's just numbers in a game.
all right.
See,
I was like,
you know what?
"Whoa."
You know what's funny about that? For everybody else, if they broke through the fourth wall, it would affect their character greatly. If my character broke through the fourth wall, it would still be just as confused, if not more confused.
I think you just ignore it. I think you just this is confusing and I don't understand. I don't care.
It would literally affect it in no way, shape, or form.
All right, guys.
Other than the fact that someone's always watching him.
Okay, yeah.
Always.
All right. So,
One sec, just gotta do one thing. Actually, I am going to. So as you guys begin approaching a corner, Varys, you stop and kind of halt everyone. Off in the distance, you hear just footsteps, kind of dropping. You hear kind of snarling, like sniffing, just. As you peek around the corner, you see two creatures on all four legs, just kind of making their way down the cavern.
Radishes.
That I would pay attention to.
Or
as you look
not.
closer-
Never mind.
They have scales.
Lizard folk.
No. Okay. So, question: is that all the stuff in the middle? Is that water?
That's water.
The blue.
Is it passable or non-passable?
Okay.
You don't
Or
know?
can we tell that yet?
You
We don't know. Okay.
Can I roll
dark.
investigation
It's
to figure
very
it out?
blue water for being a sewer. I'll put it that right now.
Magic enchantment on the water.
It's being
No,
that's
seriously,
fun.
that is it. I have written this down.
That's funny.
Jesus.
I think me and Grun's characters are in the wrong spots.
No, this was just a basic setup. So boom.
No, you're fine. We can move each other. Or move us. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I need to
Perfect.
probably do that. Represent. Pace. Sorry, just doing this real quick.
You're good.
But
Did you spell me
so,
Capac?
what are you guys wanting to do now that you kind of see these guys? What are
that-
you wanting to do? Are you guys wanting to?
Well, now.
Question actually, DM, really fast. I have to tell you. I'm PMing you on Discord really fast.
I think. No, I
Also, I sent you a thing, Cameron.
It.
Oh, you got it.
Okay, yeah.
Because if we can do this, I want to do this.
I was like,
This would be
actually,
very
everybody
good.
give me a stealth check real quick.
Okay.
Stealth roll? Alright.
Stealth
what's
roll.
my stealth? Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
Well, it's an 11 total. Rolled a 4.
Oh, no. Come on. 14.
Rolled a 4.
Okay, let me see.
But I got 11 total.
All right. then.
The two giants were lumbering about.
So was the rogue.
Wait. Hold up a sec.
No, he got a 14.
Oh,
Oh, 14.
yes.
Okay.
Okay. I forgot about this.
Actually, I got a 10.
Expert-
Yes.
So I have expertise in stealth.
Or
So
7, sorry.
add,
I had 7.
Plus
Add one
3,
more.
so 17.
Nice.
So let me see here.
Yeah, I have proficiency, so I got 7 total.
All right. As you guys kind of wait behind the corner, these guys move up. Stop right there. Noses are going. And then they look over straight at you. I need Ken and Varys to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Are they basilisks? Oh,
Oh no. Constitution.
I.
Oh no.
Constitution. Saving throws. Where's my saving throws?
11 plus 2. It's
I am not
13.
proficient, but I do have a 1 in there, so. Second roll 2. Yeah, that rolled 2. Never mind that.
Reroll it.
Nailed it.
You got the same thing I did.
All right. So actually, both of you, as you see these eyes, they are glistening. You guys immediately drop your gaze, drop it down, as you recognize it as a basilisk.
I
Yo.
called it.
Oh, terrifying.
All right, and with that, this guy's going to jump into the water. And he's going to begin swimming.
Is it
Let's roll
saying is he
initiative.
swimming above or underwater?
It's almost like crocodile-like. He's
Okay,
swimming
so
above.
we could see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just barely breaching. Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so everybody, let us roll
Okay.
initiative.
By feet. Okay. Initiative.
No, for this. Let's go with. Where's my, oh, there it is.
The dice are not in my
What-
favor.
I got 17.
Okay.
I've got
Okay, I'm just gonna go by what the screen says because it says 14, but the dice said 12. That was weird.
+2 modifier.
There's
Prone, that was my dice.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, mine was a 12 plus 5.
Okay.
Question for you,
17.
So I have 15.
Okay.
Edge.
Yeah.
Quick question. How come this says you wanted to send the results of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected?
Oh yeah.
I have.
Does that mean? Okay. Because I just thought that was weird. That's like.
I just
That's
manually roll. So
Yep,
that's
same.
no issue.
All right. So.
Is it because I wasn't actually selected upon this? Oh, maybe you have to select your character, then you can roll it and it'll add it. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Wow, I
Your
think
character is just a token, but
Just give me 1
Yeah.
second, guys. Okay. All right.
What's the range on weapons with reach?
Reach is 30 feet.
Okay.
So are all the characters named, but we can only see our own?
yes, because you can only select the one that you own. Because I can't select any of yours.
Okay.
Okay,
gotcha.
So that's
so
why yours is
Cameron,
named.
what was your initiative?
14.
Okay, Uthal. Jabba, what was
Ryan.
your initiative.
18. 18.
Okay, Varys
17.
and Kapesk.
Can you not hear me?
15.
15.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
Okay,
It's delaying it again. Sorry.
that's fine. Dang, you guys actually did really good.
Yeah, that wasn't terrible initiative.
All right. So first off is Uthal. What are you gonna do? As for your one thing you asked, it will be tricky, but you're more than welcome to try. And you are allowed for that. The range would. It was based on how well your strength was.
Okay. My strength is 14.
Again, no, it's when you roll it.
Okay.
Say.
Cameron, you want to try it?
Let's try when there's only one left. So
Okay.
if I get knocked down or swept away in the water.
Let's see here. Actually, can I if I investigated the water to see if it's deep or not, would that take a full turn or no?
It would take an action. It would
It would
take
take
your
an
action to like look at it, truly look at it, and be able to perceive how low, how high it is.
You know what? I will do that. I will use my turn for that.
Okay. Again, you can move. It's just this is gonna be your action, and you could activate your stones with a bonus action.
What skills do I all have? Hang on. 1 second. Bio spells. Actually,
One of them too.
if I used a spell, oh no, that one probably. Hang on. Does this do what I think it does? 60 foot. Hang on. I might not actually look at that. Hang on.
I was gonna say, you have those gloves to push things.
That's what I was thinking, and I was trying to figure out how much. 5 feet away from me, so that would be.
Oh, directly in front of you.
Is that directly in front? I thought it was.
The square in front of you.
5 feet is 1 square.
Yeah, 5 feet is just one.
Yeah,
square.
no, but it's 60 feet. I can hit something within 60 feet, and it pushes it 5 feet away from me.
So, yeah, but remember, you still gotta have a line of sight. Like if you did this right now, you'd be hitting Varys.
You'd
Yeah.
be pushing me.
But I mean, he'd only be pushed back 5 feet, which wouldn't really do anything.
It would damage me though.
No,
So,
I'm
no,
not
he's
you. I'm
talking
talking about if
to
I moved in
this-
front of you.
To this guy
Oh,
right here.
okay, if you moved for me.
Let's see.
Yeah,
So I don't want to use those.
Yeah,
In
it's
What
regards
is
to
the
moving in
range?
front, is this like a really narrow hallway where we'd have to like shoulder to shoulder push past them, or are we just like stuck behind?
Say again, you can go backwards. Again, this is just like again, you're going down the sewer passageways, and you're trying to stay up along the side.
No,
here.
more to the point. If I were to try and like move here, would I be able to get past Varys and?
You could. You just got to add 5 feet. Add 5
Okay.
feet because technically you gotta shove your way through them, so it's going to take.
You're moving through their space. Yeah. Okay.
It's going to take up 5 feet.
Okay.
Can someone
No.
pull a line like this for me?
Where?
Right where I'm doing right now. The same exact thing. Just a
Got
line
it.
right there. Okay. So I would like to cast Spike Growth right there. So I'm going to cast it on the front of the first basilisk and hit the 20-foot radius around there. Do I need to roll for that, or what do I need to do again?
I'm gonna say for spike growth, it just happens.
Okay. So it's
If they're going to
range
get
is
caught up
150.
into it.
Damage is 2d4 to him, I believe, and it's for 10 minutes. Hang on.
All right, 1 second here. Here, I'll draw it for you.
Terrain becomes difficult. Oh, that is actually bigger than I thought. Ooh, hang on. I forgot. It goes from the middle. That's right.
Yeah.
It's a
Yes,
radius, not a
radius.
diameter.
My
So do
bad.
you
My
want me to
bad.
get rid of the line?
No, if you
Yeah.
can. No, you can do that because we all have ranged weapons, right? Or most
Well,
of
no,
I
us.
think
but
we do.
Do you still need me to hold this position? That's my point.
No, no.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of. So it's
This
40.
is, I have the true diameter here. I have the true length here.
So if I want to do it, I'd probably. Well, we all have ranged weapons, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I'd want to do it. Yeah, I'd want to do it right there. Let me
Yeah,
hang
that's
on. Draw shape.
Crap.
That should be it right there.
Just give me 1 second here.
Yep. That's it.
There you
That was the size for it. That's terrifying.
Yep. I forgot that it was 20 feet.
Okay.
I think I messed up last time we cast it, by the way. I think I only
Yeah, I
had
was
20
gonna say, I
feet
think
wide.
this looks bigger.
Yeah, this is a lot bigger than it was before.
Yeah.
Which might I point out is literally on the edge of where we're standing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I cast it, because we all have ranged weapons, so we don't need to move, and they will have to move through it to us, and it becomes
Well,
difficult
Does
terrain, so they take
Sakron
damage.
have a
each time
ranged
they move.
weapon? Well, he does technically have
You
that.
ass.
Actually, so you do cast this.
Yep, that's what I was gonna do.
All right. So actually, it only impacts right around through here.
It only impacts that much. Like, so are you thinking? Hang on. Where do I grab it again?
Because this is why. Here, this is why. As you cast this, you don't see anything at all for the longest time until up along the sides you see the spike growth pop up.
Because it's underwater.
It's underwater, about 30 feet under.
So it has to go up.
So it has to go
And then-
up.
Oh, okay. So then that means, hang on. So you're saying it should be
So
more
it's got to
like
climb up the sides as well. So
here.
Gotcha.
no, where I marked, that's where it is.
Okay.
Okay.
That means the water is hella deep.
Say.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
guess that answers both
Okay,
questions.
this
Would,
actually works great for
does
me.
that mean
One
that
sec.
they can't? Does it become difficult terrain even for them when they're swimming over
That's
it?
what I was gonna ask. Yeah.
Say you do not know. This is your first time doing it.
Because it
find
says
out.
it's difficult terrain. Period.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
And they
Alright.
still have to pull this. Well, I need to know now because if it is considered difficult terrain, the first one in the middle will be hit.
Say,
Agreed.
Well, you'll know
Roll
when they
damage.
try to start moving.
Roll damage, so
don't.
don't.
Roll damage.
Because
it-
he is so far above it, it's not going to
So it-
affect him. Because
Okay,
it
so then I should-
affects it
then
in
I
a
technically know that it won't hit
20-foot
them.
sphere. So if he was within 20 feet of it, it would hit him. But since he's 30 feet above the water,
It's not gonna.
it's not going to reach.
Since it's 10 from his front to here, that means it goes up 10 feet. So that would not. Okay, so that was a waste of casting the spell altogether. It will not do anything.
Well, you learned something about it though.
I say, although
does
when he
not.
does get to the edge and tries to come up, he is still going to be moving through difficult terrain.
Oh,
Okay,
would
so
he?
the
Because
edge,
that.
yeah, the edge itself is 'cause
The edge
it's climbing
itself
up
is
the
in
edge
it.
of the. Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say it only goes from 10 feet from where I technically cast it, and then would it have even actually technically have worked since I cast it at his head, basically, where I could see?
Let's say.
So it wouldn't have, because would it have had a location to actually hit and cast correctly?
If anything, it would have grown and then sunk to the bottom of the water.
Yeah, that's what would
Yeah.
happen.
It
So
would
it
sink
start
as
to
it
grow.
started growing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that still means that when they try to get out of the
Okay.
water, they're going to be slowed, which is
Okay,
still
that's fine,
really
that's
good.
fine.
It's still
Just
going
that
to cause
now that
harm.
should
They're
also
still
be-
going to be moving 5 feet through it. So when they walk through it, it's still going to be difficult
Yep.
terrain. So it's going to at least cut their
Yeah,
speed
and
movement.
So they
down.
both. So the white one will take it twice.
Yeah, to get all the way across, and the other one will take it once. Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
I?
Still,
I
it's
guess
still
I'll use this
useful.
via bonus action. Can I warn everyone about the deep water?
No.
I mean,
No. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that ends Uthal's
I say,
turn.
isn't that talking action a free action?
But yeah, I think it's more.
Yeah,
of,
sure. Why not? You can warn.
Everyone in the water's very deep. My spell didn't work correctly. It must be over 20 feet deep.
Okay, yeah. So we don't know an actual depth. We just
Yeah, we don't know the actual depth. We just know
Actual
it's
depth.
deep.
Yeah, we just know it's at least this much due to the spell's properties. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So who's next?
Next would be Varys.
Oh, perfect. All right. In that case, we're going to move here, and using my darts, I'm going to attack. Because right, let's check this range. That's actually no, that's 30 feet. We're gonna use my whip. 1d4, and then add my dex mod.
Roll to hit first before you begin.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just roll to hit is plus with dexterity, right?
Yes. Dex and proficiency.
Well, it's gonna be 9.
So you take this whip up, you smack it, and it makes a slapping sound on the water. Just whoosh.
Yep. Yep.
And he's dead.
At least it wasn't a 1.
All right.
That's
so,
true. I didn't.
Varys,
break
are you
my-
wanting to do anything else? Yeah, you still have your bonus action, so you could cast a spell or do something like that.
Yeah. Well. No. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your turn.
Yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
All right, Kapesk, you're up.
Question.
Yes.
Oh no.
Would I know if I can use weapons in the water?
You would if. I'll say just due to at least your basically lizard hair. Yeah, this is just part of your lizard culture. You find the water quite a bit, so you would definitely know this. As long as you can get your feet down, you can. But if it
Okay.
is so deep that you can't,
That I'm swimming. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. What about like biting?
but you can bite, you can claw, you can still use
Okay.
that. It's just you won't be able to use your longsword or any
Use
type of
like
weapons.
actual weapons, martial
Yeah,
weapons.
you can
Okay,
still attack with a claws, bite, etc.
that works for me. In that case, I am going to. Okay, I guess that's my movement. Move to there.
All right. So now you're swimming.
Yep. I just dove right in the water and going for it.
I say, did you want to get right up to him, or are you just gonna stay right there?
I can only move 30 feet.
I say, you still have your action, so you could dash if you wanted to.
I could, yeah.
Wait, where did you enter the water, Jason?
He
Right
literally
next to
jumped
it.
off the side.
He went here and then swam.
Oh.
Yeah. I jumped at a diagonal and went up.
Yeah.
Is this considered a bonus action? Oh, it is a bonus. Well, that one is. That one is. You know, actually, I'm still hurt. I'm going to run right up to this guy. Hi, friend. And I'm going to use my Hungry Jaws. Throw myself into a vicious feeding frenzy as a bonus action attack with bite for normal damage and gain temporary hit points equal to your Constitution modifier.
Nice.
So
That's not bad.
I'm going to bite him. 1d6. Oh well, actually, I
You
have
got
to
roll the hit first.
Yeah, you got to roll the hit first. Which is 14. That is going to be a. Let's see. That's a 19.
That hits. Roll damage.
That is a 5.
All right. So as you take a hunk into his skin, its hide is thick. You've never never clamped on it any scales like this before. They're so tough. They're some of the toughest scales you have ever dug your teeth into.
Equal to your Constitution mod. Okay, so my Constitution mod is 3, so I gain 3 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And as you kind of peel back, you're not even able to peel off the skin. You're just, none of the scales, you just kind of leave an indent on where, like there's tooth marks on where you bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that does Capes. Ken, you're up.
You know what I'm gonna do? Sickle a chain on his ass. Let's go. Okay. Gonna roll the hit. And that's a +5. And plus I can hit from here. I'm gonna try to aim for the front. His front half.
Okay.
Great. The dice just hit me today.
So,
You're not the
all right,
only
you
one.
take it, you send it out. You think you got it, you thought you judged distance right, but it just goes streaking right across his snout. Not even touching, just nice little skim mark. Like the water skim mark. Just kind of passes by as you bring it back up around.
Hmm.
All right. So now, it is the Drake's turn. The Drake is going to use his multi-attack. He's going to attack Capes with a bite and a... Actually, just... One second. Makes 2 attacks. Okay, yeah. He has to do it this way. So, 1 bite and 1 tail. So, let me see here. Just going to roll for both attacks here. So, first attack I'm pretty sure hits. Second attack misses. So the bite hits.
What's the first
bite
attack?
is 24.
Oh yeah, yep,
Natural 19.
obviously. Yeah.
And the second one's a 7.
Yeah, that one misses.
Alright, so he deals... See here? You suffer... 8 points of piercing damage.
So with the temporary hit
Temporary
points...
hit points, now it's 0, and then you take 5.
Okay.
Basically, think of temporary as like a
Armor.
shield,
Yeah.
like an
that makes
energy
sense.
shield, so to speak. And then once
Yeah,
that's down,
got
boom,
it.
you're taking him back.
Okay.
All right. So that's turn, and everybody now give me a Constitution saving throw since none of you averted your gaze.
Oh, crap. Alright.
Averted our gaze to which?
Their eyes.
Basilisks.
The basilisk.
Basilisks.
Oh yeah, in terms of like completely turned around, because I am facing this one. but I
Okay,
guess
that's
got
good.
Peripheral on the
Well,
other.
I can't-
You beautiful person. I got a 17.
I thought the 17 was me.
No,
No,
you
you
got
got
the
a
natural
20.
20.
You got a nat 20.
All right, Sekron, what is your
Dice!
Constitution?
Please,
that
come on.
would be. I think it's 9 plus 5, so 14.
14. Okay. So most of you were able to avert your gaze. Ken, immediately as you see the glowingness of the eyes, you immediately just dart your head down, and you remember now that okay, this is Basilisk. Don't ever look at it. Do not look it in the eyes.
Mine was a 4, by the way.
Java. Sorry, Uthal. I was like, gotta pull it up here.
Oh, great.
Your eyes begin getting drawn to it. And
I mean,
you-
that wouldn't do it anything to me. I'm already in the water right next to
You're
it.
you locked eyes with this basilisk. I say, and and you just can't move. You're paralyzed where you stand.
Okay.
All right, and that brings us back to the top.
Which
So
one am I
Uthal,
locked eyes with, by the way? The green one?
yours is the purple one.
It's the one in the back.
So Uthal, give me you can make a Constitution saving throw to try to break out of it. You can do this every time.
14.
All right, but that's your entire movement. You're able to get mind over body and able to snap out of it.
Hey, nice.
All right, so Uthal is not petrified.
Ow! Son of a biscuit.
All right, now Varys, you're up.
I'm shocked by you again.
All right.
Oh,
I'm going to roll to hit with my whip again.
shut up. Screw you, Cameron.
It's gonna be a 22.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Oh.
All right. So,
Can you reach that far? How far does your whip reach?
It's 30 feet.
30 feet.
Oh, nice.
It just barely reaches.
Nice.
All right, so it's 1d4. Right.
Oh, it does it on here.
Actually, I can look at it right here. I'm an idiot.
As I say, yeah. You
Yeah,
should-
it's 1d4 slashing. Yeah. Plus, yeah, and then it would be plus my dex modifier.
Yep,
correct?
plus your dex.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And my dex would be a 5. Okay. 6. Okay with that. I rolled a freaking 1 for damage.
Yeah.
But I still deal 6. I'm okay with that.
All right, you bring the whip up. You hear a nice crack. You see the muscles on the back of this thing quickly twinge. Again, don't see any blood. Don't see really any marks. Just more of like it got snapped to attention.
Yeah. Well, the whip is not a non-lethal weapon, so I'm not expecting lots of visible damage. I'm expecting things to eventually lose consciousness.
All right. So next up, Kapesk.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to move to there because he petrified Ryan, right?
Nope,
Yes.
I broke out of it. He started.
Oh,
You
right,
did-
but he
You
did
were
initially.
petrified. You just were able to get out of it before it took too
Yeah.
much of a hold.
Yeah.
Till it caused permanent
Um,
damage.
It a what?
So,
Oh, as my bonus action, can I avert my gaze? Please
Yes.
and thank you. Or I forget again.
yeah, I'm gonna pull out my greatsword.
All right. Do you avert your gaze?
I'm trying to think from a character standpoint because he would recognize a threat.
If you're curious, if your character would actually know what to do against a basilisk, you can roll a survival check. Wait, would it be?
Okay. Just D20.
Actually, make it a nature check. Make it a nature check.
Okay,
So
D20.
D20 plus
D20
nature.
plus nature.
That is 11. Okay, it's just an 11.
All right. Again, you heard stories from at least your clan elders about the glowing-eyed ones. Just don't, and you've heard as a childhood, just don't look into their eyes.
Okay. Well, so when you say don't look at that, do you have to be facing them like dead on, or can they do a peripheral thing? Because right now I'm facing him from the side.
I'll say you don't need to look at the eyes. Like you could quickly look at the body and look down.
Like look at the tail or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Look at the
yeah.
tail. Look at
yeah,
somewhere else on the body.
I'd be doing that then. Yeah.
Say, okay, the attack is going to be at disadvantage because you're still technically not really looking at it.
Well, am I attacking right now?
If you want to attack.
Well, because I moved and pulled up my great sword. So do I
you
even have an
moved?
attack this turn? That's what I'm asking.
I say, yes, you still do have an attack.
I do have an attack. Okay, then okay. So it wouldn't be a bonus action to avert gaze.
I'm
after
counting
attacking?
the drawing your weapon and the averting your gaze as the bonus action combined.
Okay.
Just because
okay.
I would think as you draw your sword, you kind of look down as well. It'd be like one smooth motion.
That's fair. Yeah.
So
So you
yeah,
said-
you can attack. Just it'd be at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. Well, that sucks.
Can't get any worse than that.
I don't think I could possibly roll again worse than that.
Roll a second nat 1.
I'll be really sad if I roll again and it's at
Your
like
character
20.
explodes.
No,
Okay,
but it's not.
so
Okay, it's just a one.
Would it be worse if it was a second nat 1 or a nat 20?
Good boy.
All right. Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's not great. That is an 8.
All right, yeah. At this point, you are getting petrified. As you bring your great sword up, you forget and you look straight into its eyes. Just because you, as a natural killer, you're like, I'm going to look this thing in the eyes as
Look
I
into its eyes.
look
Yeah,
into its eyes
alright.
as you deliver the blow. And as you do, you get stopped mid-swing.
I'm stopped. All right.
And currently, you are restrained right now.
So do I have a chance to break out of it right now, or?
It is the end of your turn. Next turn around,
Okay.
you can.
Okay. Ryan just had another.
No, because it was the start of the turn order. He's first.
Yeah. I'm
Oh.
Because it
makes
happened
sense.
at the end of the turn order. He got pushed
Gotcha.
into it.
Yep.
and his turn
Yes,
to get it.
we went
Makes
back to
sense.
the top. It was his turn. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That makes more sense.
All right.
All right. So that ends Kapesk's turn. Now we are on
That's a
to Ken.
crappy turn.
All right. I'm going to try to stab it again with my sickle and chain.
All right. So roll the
And
hit.
5.
Oh!
What
Oh,
is
it's
that?
right
Is
there!
that an 8 or a 20? Okay.
You know
can
what? It's
everyone
cocked.
agree that
It's
that was
cocked.
rolling to a
Reroll
20?
it. Reroll it. That's cocked.
Can everyone agree that was rolling to a 20 before it got stopped on the
Reroll
edge?
it. That's cocked. Okay.
11. Okay.
Cock me.
Hey, it's better than the 8.
This is true.
There you go. That is a 16 to hit.
16 to
damage.
hit. Woohoo! Damage. What's my damage? My damage is 1d4. Okay.
D6 because it's range.
Oh yeah, d6 range.
D6 plus your dex.
Okay, so d6. 4 plus my dex is 3, so 7.
All right, Ken, as you whip it out this time, you find it register right on the back of its shoulder blade, and this time it pierced through its thick dragon-like scales. Goes in and you whip it back up, and you see some type of green blood beginning to kind of pull out a little bit. All right, so that is the end of Ken's turn.
As my bonus action, I avert my gaze.
Good call.
Lessons learned.
All right, now he's gonna move 5. He's gonna be able just to get up.
Oh gosh.
No.
Well, nice knowing you guys.
And again, 2 attacks, and they have advantage since you are restrained.
Petrified, yeah.
So, first off, the guard drake. That's a miss.
You roll a 1.
Both attacks missed. Actually, no. The first attack with advantage missed. It was a 2 and a 4.
The 2 and 4.
Oh, that's
the
great.
tail, though, might hit. Let me see here. Yeah, that is a 16 to hit.
Dang it. Okay.
Okay. So the tail does. Okay. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Oh.
All right, now it's the basilisk's turn. And he is just going to do a bite.
Buzz, no.
Please.
Guys,
Jeez, they're
no,
not rolling
no.
out well. 13.
Yes.
That is a miss.
All right, you're lucky, man. That was with advantage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know, because I'm petrified.
All right, so that ends the
He's
basilisk.
shaking in his boots.
Is the basilisk's turn. So we're back at the top. Uthal, you're up. Oh yeah, Uthal. roll damage for crossing through the difficult terrain. Your
You mean
spike growth.
Kapesh?
Your spike growth.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Roll it
2d4.
twice because technically Kapesk also walked through it.
Did I?
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, I
to get up
did.
the
Yeah,
side.
no, you're right. I did.
Sam, this is the first one. 7 damage for the first one to the
To Basilisk. Not
Yep.
Basilisk, the guard drake.
That guy.
yeah. And second one is
Still 5.
7 to Kapeshk.
Wait, isn't that 5?
I have it's a wisdom based.
Oh, it's
spell,
7
so
to
Wisdom
both.
base, but you
Okay.
don't add it to your damage.
we put it on there as we're supposed to because I'm proficient. Because that's why is it
Let me
adding
double
it?
check because I don't think you're supposed to do that. Since it's a spell, it's just instantly that.
I don't know. Why is it giving? Oh, never mind. It's because it's adding strength for some fucked up reason.
So no, it's just what you
Just
have for
5 each.
2d4, so it's 5. So both of us suffered 9. Okay, 5. Sorry. There we go. All right. So, yep,
I
Uthal,
see.
it is your turn.
Buddy.
Yeah,
Man,
you should.
Check out this. So just curious.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I did bite the one on my way to the other, so yeah, they're both okay.
Like it does make sense, but doesn't mean it's gonna be easy.
Okay,
My
so when
character's
he,
not the brightest, okay?
spell
That's
attack
a-
modifier is my proficiency bonus plus my wisdom modifier.
That's to hit. So if you're making a ranged attack, you.
So wait,
would-
does that mean I'm supposed to add my proficiency bonus and my wisdom modifier? So that would be 5 total, then, not just
To hit.
to
to
hit?
right?
When it's
No,
just
no,
a
that's
spell,
what-
it
that's
is
what I'm
just the dice.
Yeah, yes.
No, that's what. Okay, because I think I've only been adding just wisdom.
I was doing the same thing with all my ranged things before. I was only adding my dex modifier. I was not
Okay.
adding proficiency.
So I am going to.
which I do
Let's see
have.
here. Since I have spell slots ones, what's this do? No. I am gonna cast. Jason,
Yes.
what is your? Oh, damn it, no.
What is
Red.
your favorite color?
No, because I was gonna try and use Ice Knife on you and then hit the. Hang on.
I feel like that's a terrible idea.
It is because I would have
Yeah.
hit them both, but it would not be a good idea.
Super close to death.
Does that insult to injury?
Quite literally.
He swims over there, is just shaking in his boots, and then an ice knife comes out of nowhere,
Like-
stabs him in the leg.
Really?
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Oh, wait. Also, Jabba, you need to roll me a Constitution save to see if you did maintain effect of the spell while you were petrified.
Oh,
Oh, of yeah, the vines.
I forget about the concentration. Yeah, you
Yeah,
made it.
Yeah,
It's
you-
still up.
Yeah.
I am going to.
This is my balls to the wall music. Also, the I'm going to die music.
Oh.
Could I be able to get to here, by the way, and then use Misty Step from here, or no?
From there, you wouldn't be able to because at this point you're swimming.
Okay, so Misty Step wouldn't, because what Misty
No,
Step
you-
just basically says is, surrounded by a silver mist, I teleport up to 30 feet.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
if you
it
got
is.
to like the edge of the platform here, you might be able to Misty Step across.
Do you have to
I-
use
I can't.
gestures to Misty Step though?
I don't think so. Let me pull it
Is
up
it?
just to make
I
sure.
would say, is it audible gestures?
I say it's just gesture, I believe. I don't think he has any components. It doesn't affect from the concentration of what this is from his.
Well, if it's,
It's
just
just a
audible,
V in
he-
voice.
it's just voice.
Okay. So actually, what you could do is jump out, do it, and then it's like you jump to the other side.
Because the biggest thing is I want to be able to get behind him, but the problem. Okay, so I could do it from here. So
So
I am
literally
going to
try
do
to
it.
jump into the air and do it over there.
yeah, because that's a bonus action. So I'm gonna jump here, and then Misty step over here.
Okay. So-
That's amazing.
That's pretty
Oh
good.
no, right?
Yeah.
And that's my second level 2 slot gone.
Yeah, no, I'm
But it's
I'm
worth it.
also running
Just so
through
you
mine.
vanish, just jump.
Since he's lost sight of me, do I attack with advantage or something like that? Since I technically vanished.
Say, no.
No, okay. Just want to make sure. Then I am going to use.
Only way we'd have advantage in this scenario is if you had
Oh,
it pack tactics.
So I just realized.
Question:
something that's
what would happen? So it is 5 Fesh and do damage to Kapesh, or no?
Say you would do damage to Kapesk.
Because he wouldn't be able to strike back and stop it, right? Because
So,
he's
yeah, instantly he
petrified.
fails. Like any type of save he has to make where it's at least movement, he instantly fails because
Okay,
he can't
yeah.
move. He's,
So that
he's
one would
basically
fail.
almost incapacitated at this point.
Yo,
Since I can't do much other than attack with this, I'm going to use my quarterstaff on it.
What's in it?
Because I got nothing else right now to be able to really do.
All right,
Pay more
so see
attention
if
to
you
my
can hit it.
Actually, hang on. Can I actually roll to see if I know if this would take anything extra from fire damage, possibly? Or is that a thing? I don't know if it is.
in terms of like a nature check.
Yeah, roll a
Yeah.
nature check, see if you can.
But I mean, like, is that even a thing? Like, if it's something like weak against fire, can they take more damage from fire?
Say, mostly what you'll see is if they have resistance to fire.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably figure that out. So, nature check?
Yep, nature.
Yep. Which I'm proficient in. Oh damn!
Okay, nice.
19.
Sorry, chewing.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
you're good.
As you compare these two creatures, they are two different beings entirely. The one in front of you looks very much like a dragon, minus the wings. And based on the color of its scales, you know that since it's not red or copper scales, it is not resistant to fire.
Okay, good. Then I am going to use Produce Flame and throw it at it for 1d fire damage.
1d4 fire damage.
Okay, question real quick.
Yeah.
Because I know Produce Flame has, like, at the 5th level, 11th level, and 17th level, is that my character level? At those levels it
Yes.
does more
Character
damage?
level, yes.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if it was either character level or I can actually spend character or spell slots.
No, it's character
No.
level.
Roll 1d20 for this to hit.
That hits.
Hit, roll damage.
21.
Yeah, that hits, roll damage.
Roll 1d8, I believe it is. Let me double check to make sure. Produce Flame. 1d8 fire damage. 2.
Nice.
So you summon this quick, like almost a little fireball that envelops your hand. You fling it at him, and it just goes across his scales, just kind of steaming him.
Don't
Okay.
worry, I'm just giving it a nice little massage.
Slow cooking it.
All right.
Heated
now
rock
Varys-
press.
Wait.
I can't avoid my eyes. Never mind.
No, you can avert your gaze. Oh yeah, no, you can't.
I
You
used the
your
bonus action already.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
But
Varys-
technically, none of them are looking at me. So
I just
ha.
say, yeah. Well, the one in front of you is definitely not, but the one to the
My
Side.
view is
one
blocked
in
for the one in front of me.
Is, yeah.
the one in front of me is could still get you.
But my
critical.
view is blocked. Haha, I have 2 creatures between me and it.
But anyways, you were saying something about me?
You're next.
Oh right, because it's my turn.
First turn. Kapesk, you're on deck next. Well, I don't know. Never mind.
That wouldn't help me any. Okay, so, but the only thing I can do here is I'm going to avert my gaze, but I'm going to try and attack the basilisk with my darts, so I will be rolling disadvantage.
Correct. So which one are you attacking? White or
The basilisk, the white.
Okay.
So, I've been doing this. I need to pay more attention to my traits. So I have proficiency with ranged weapons. I also have a trait that gives me +2 when making ranged attacks.
So, yeah. You hit. Roll damage.
14. Well, no, I gotta roll disadvantage. It's an
Oh,
8.
disadvantage. 8.
So it's a 17 total.
17 on the basilisk.
Yes.
That hits. Roll damage.
Sweet. Okay. And my darts are 1d4 +5. 8.
8. Nicely done. See here. Not
Nice,
too bad.
wicked-looking darts.
I was just
So
say,
you send it,
did you
these
say it was
darts-
+2 on attack or +2 on damage?
Attack.
No, it would be for to hit. It would be to hit.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
attack.
Yeah.
So
it
you
would
send
be.
these darts flying out. They instantly find their target, sink in, and this is the first time you guys have damaged the basilisk.
Yep.
Woo! Haven't I technically damaged it? I
Nope.
just did 2 damage to it.
Nope.
Wait, what?
No, the thing in front of you is not the basilisk.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. The
Oh,
white one is.
That's right.
Yeah,
White one's
you're
basilisk.
attacking the other.
So
I'm damaged.
real quick, is the white one's a basilisk.
Mhm.
The green one
Is a drake. I believe.
is not a basilisk. So does it still have the same eye effect of petrifying?
No.
Okay, good to know.
Its eyes are not glowy.
Yeah.
So we can look at that one and not get disadvantage when attacking it. We just have to
Mhm.
for not directly looking at the stupid.
It's only when looking at the basilisk, so correct.
Which is why I'm throwing darts at it to kill it dead.
Alright, so you rolled a hit,
Nice.
you did some damage to it. Did you want to move? Bonus action?
Aside from averting my gaze,
Yep, there's your bonus action. So
yeah, no, I'm just gonna.
So just
yeah,
be
I'm just gonna
movement.
avert my gaze.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can't really move any more advantageous to me. Because the only thing I would be doing is be getting close enough to use my whip. But I think I'll stick with the
I
darts.
say yeah, just so you guys know, this entire thing is a walkway as well.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yep.
But
Okay.
I would need to get here, and I need to get to here before I can actually use my whip. So I'm just gonna stay here and use my darts.
Alright. So, okay.
Yeah.
Now Kapesk, you're up, so give me a constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that is a 23.
Alright, you break out of it.
Yeah.
So that
Nice.
your blade comes the rest of the way down, hits it right in front of it, and you quickly avert your gaze to the side, as you know now what the basilisk does. Alright, that is your entire turn, though.
Can I use where is it? Can I use a bonus action?
No.
Okay.
So that is your entire turn to break out of it.
Oh, except that's different. I have a once per short long rest. You may take an additional action on your turn. Does that count?
Yes, it does. You can.
I will absolutely do that. And I'm going to smack it. Same time, I'm gonna raise. Yeah, I'm gonna raise the great sword. I'm gonna hit it again. I'm also gonna use my bonus action for the heal thingy, but I'll do that here in a second. So I'm still rolling disadvantage because I'm reverting my gaze.
Correct. Disadvantage.
Okay. Well, that's crappy. How did I manage that?
Constitution saving throw.
Gosh, flipping. Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Guys, I formally submit my
Preston,
quit I'm quitting D&D.
Alright,
give
well,
up
and you're good.
You severely need to get levels so you can re-roll your ones into ones.
No, that's only on damage.
Oh, that's only on damage.
That's only on damage.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's on damage.
But now, as you break it, again, it's a habit. You
'Cause I
look
have
straight
that,
back into
yep.
the eyes, and you're frozen again.
Save me from my own incompetence.
I'm trying. I'm throwing little darts. They're sticking.
Ken, you're up.
Okay.
You couldn't possibly have planned that. Oh my word.
right.
No one
Need
can
to keep
plan
it
that.
there. It's amusing.
It's a good thing my character has no like pride or
Shame.
shame.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead
Nature.
and
Oh,
move
gosh.
using my dash to get to there
How are you getting across?
on the water. Because I have ninja tricks, fool. Immaculate footwork.
All right.
In
So
addition, you're
deduct
so
your
quick that
key
you gain
points.
traction on water and other fluids.
All right. Deduct your 2 key points.
Okay, as soon as I pull up D20 again. Because I accidentally closed out.
I'm glad you picked that. I was like,
As
I
soon
hope he
as you
takes
said
this.
that, I saw your name disappear, and there goes Ryan.
Session's over. Good night, guys.
Oh, jeez.
Hmm?
No,
I'm
no,
gone.
no. They're on in here.
You're
I'm
not,
still here.
Your name's not listed in D20. There it is. It popped back up. That's
My name
weird.
is there the whole time.
Oh,
Weird.
and D20. Okay, okay.
Yeah, in D20, it dropped out and came back in. That's weird.
You know, I hadn't
Alright,
left.
character
It's really
sheet.
odd.
Key points down to 2.
I say you only have 2 key points, so, and you regain them
Yeah.
after a short rest.
Yeah.
Say this is why I hate monks. Why Cody freaking loves playing monks. Freaking
It was totally worth it to just run water.
Yeah, no, dude. Own it. So, okay, so that is your thieves' camp, not thieves' camp, but oh crap. It's part of your
Dang it.
your dash movement is for that.
Yeah, so as my bonus action, I avert my gaze.
Bonus action,
I
okay.
tried to pull it up and clip that
So
nonsense, but
did you
I
want to
was
try
too
to
late.
attack? Because you can attack, I think.
I can? Really?
I say because you're. Wait a sec. Because you use your movement and then your dash. So actually,
Oh,
no,
right,
your
my dash
dash
is a
takes up your
cunning
bonus action, I think. No? Yeah,
Yeah,
dash
as a
takes up your
bonus action, take your turn. Yeah.
So you would actually have to make it your action to avert your gaze or risk it. Risk
Or
it
can
and
take
you
an
can
attack
attack.
and risk it. Yeah.
Risk it for the biscuit, or?
Yeah. Those are your options. Can you hit from there?
I can hit this guy.
Yeah, you can hit that guy.
Yeah, good.
Through you, though, so I'm good. I'm just gonna take my action and avert my gaze.
Okay. So
I like
that's
this plan.
end of Kent's turn. So now it is the guard Drake's turn.
What was that about my character not wanting to look at shiny things?
Yeah,
It's not like
right?
it's shiny things. It's more of a combat instinct of you looking your opponent
Yeah,
in
looking
the
into that. I know. I'm
eyes.
just making a joke.
'Cause they're shiny.
They're shiny. And this is why you hate shinies now.
That I'm
Alright.
okay with this.
So he's going to do 2 attacks, one against Kapesk and one against Uthal. The bite is going to be for Kapesk and Uthal is going to be the tail. So first off, it's going to be Kapesk, so advantage. That is a hit with a 21.
Rip.
So I actually believe that's. Let me just double check here. I believe it's just a D8.
Oh, you know what? I didn't take. Oh well.
That is
No,
max
'cause-
damage with 11
No, because I couldn't
points.
take my bonus action because I got petrified. Crap. You said 11?
11 points of damage.
Gosh.
That is its max damage. For
Oh,
the bite, and then the
jeez.
tail whip for Uthal. You see, that is a 14.
14.
Does a 14
Is
hit?
that damage?
To hit?
What is that? I'm like my
What's
armor
your
class.
armor
Armor
save?
class?
I
Armor
really
class is
should have
11.
done this first.
11.
Dang
Oh,
it.
yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that
Dang it,
hits.
dang it, dang it.
Okay, so that is a tail whip, which is okay. 36.
So my stone endurance is back up. I just realized. Never mind.
So
My bad.
you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
I'll take him. I'm down.
All
What?
right, now it is the basilisk's turn. You guys all already gaze. Good work. And now basilisk is just going to try to attack the pest. And that is a. Let me just double check here. Pretty sure that hits. Yeah,
What was
that
it?
is a 20. 20 hits.
What? But yeah, that would hit.
Does anybody have anything above 16 for an armor class?
No.
I don't
I'm
think
a
I can
rogue.
because I can
I
only
only
wear
have 14.
leather. I can't wear metal.
Yeah.
All right, so Kapesk, you take 6 points of piercing. And
I am
5
0.
points of poison.
-5.
All right, so Kapesk is unconscious.
Oh no.
Rip.
All right, so now we're back.
So I
to
don't write
sports.
-5, right? I just write 0.
Yeah, you're just at 0 now.
Okay.
Oh no.
Now the question is to either revive Kapesh or not.
Yeah, because he's basically worthless at the moment.
All right, so now that brings us to the top. Uthal, you're up.
Question: can I go from where I am to here, or would I take attacks from them?
You would open attack of opportunity on the Drake and the Basilisk. So they would both get a swipe at you.
Alright, never mind. I am going to cast Shilagog, or whatever it's called.
Shillelagh.
Yeah, Shillelagh. So now my quarterstaff does damage based on wisdom, and I can't remember if it actually modifies the actual damage.
That one does modify with damage. It's basically you're doing a normal attack roll, but instead of adding strength or dex, you add your wisdom to it. So you add your proficiency modifier, and then you add your wisdom to the damage this time.
Okay, so it's
So roll the hit. Add your.
so I rolled the hit.
Yeah, roll the hit with it.
So roll the hit and do normal stuff as if it's a spell, right?
First off, roll the hit.
What's I'm talking about for the hit
Yeah, for
itself?
the hit.
Do I add the spell? So
you
it's 2,
add it your basically like a spell.
7.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
So you bring your core
Alright.
staff up. You bring it down. It misses.
That was my spell.
All right.
We're all gonna die.
I'm working on keeping people alive. Also, they kind of had to swim all the way back over here to get me.
I'm working on a new character.
You know, I probably should start doing that.
All right. So that's the end of Uthal's turn. Varys, you're up.
Oh, I'm up. All right.
What?
Well, I was gonna say make a combination of a dragoon and a death knight, because that sounds like fun.
Can I just be a dragon?
No.
So Varys, what are you gonna do?
No. I'm going to avert my gaze and throw dart at the city again.
Okay, roll disadvantage.
So I need to switch back to D20. That there.
You throw a dart, then avert your gaze.
Roll.
That's a
Okay,
half
so it
roll.
looks like
Roll.
18 to hit, right?
Yeah, 18 hits. Roll
On the
damage.
basilisk. Alright. Back to D4. Plus 5. I like how my dex modifier is higher than the possible highest roll on the dice. And it's an 8 again.
Hey, dude, clipping away, man.
Yeah. I gotta kill this thing with darts.
Gotta tell you about the way I took out Troll.
Oh no.
Cameron, you remember this,
5,000
right?
guts.
Yes.
Dude, like the entire team was whipping. I'm just like, boom, boom, chipped away like 90% of the health.
He did.
Great.
3 hours.
Yes.
That's 5,000 guts.
Yep.
So wait, hey, an edgewalk
Yep.
really fast.
Alright.
The spell I just cast, which I can't call the name of. That spell, that lasts for 1 whole minute, right? Or it says it lasts for a minute. Does that last
Absolutely.
even through using it?
I'll say it lasts through using it. So it's
Okay.
almost.
So it just does the magic damage for 1 whole minute.
It's
like,
until the
it's
next
like,
use. Yeah.
Actually, what is the component? Does it say concentration?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It just says
It's like instant.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah.
it's VSM. It just says duration 1 minute. Touch.
Okay, yeah, so you
bonus
cast it and it
action.
lasts for a minute.
Yeah. Okay. So I just now for a whole minute, all my
Yeah,
quarterstaff damage is okay.
Yeah, for 10 rounds.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Alright. So now. Okay, so. Varys went. Kapesk, roll me a death saving throw.
How do I do that? Just
D20
I know
at
D20.
Constitution.
okay. Add Constitution modifier, add Constitution saving throw.
Modifier.
Okay, that's different. That is a 13.
All right, that's a success.
Huzzah!
Okay, so now Ken, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to move 15 feet. That was 15, right? That was 20.
Yeah. Was it?
Ken, use your acrobatics to murder the basilisk while also reviving Jason. You can do it. I
Come
believe
God
you.
tier. Yeah, I had it the first time. Okay, so 15 feet is there.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I'm going to throw my sickle at him.
Okay, so roll to hit.
D20 plus 5 to hit.
I have a stupid chance to hit.
18.
All right, roll damage with sneak attack.
Yes! Woohoo! Wait. Oh, no. Oh, wait, here it is.
It's a d6.
Once
I
per
believe.
turn, I can deal an extra 2d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack. If you have advantage on the attack roll, you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet.
Yep.
So I can add an extra 2d6 just on top of it.
Just on top of it, because that's sneak attack.
Yay!
So
So
Yeah,
roll your normal
roll-
damage and roll 2d6. Jesus,
So it actually gets to roll 3d6 plus his dex.
Yeah.
3d6 plus dex, oh my word, yes, let's go!
Roll it, buddy.
Okay, 3d6 plus my dex is 3, so that. And go.
Yeah.
12? That
Now-
is a nice chunk.
Does it add 3 to each roll individually?
No,
Or is it
Oh my gosh, that would be insane.
no, it's just that by itself.
Because it's not multiple
Oh, I
hits.
see a
It's just
3,
It's not
4,
multiple
5.
attacks.
It says 3,
Got it,
5,
yep, okay.
1. I'm confused by that. Anybody else?
Just
What?
the one.
The dice say 3, 4, 5, but in the chat it says 3, 5, and 1.
Oh, for me,
They
it
say
says
3,
no,
5,
no,
and 1
no.
on my screen as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's weird.
So
It's
maybe-
3, 5, 4.
That's just a
Alright, So
inconsistency.
Cameron, you whip up. You actually kind of kick off the wall, throw the sickle straight down. Got the line of sight perfect. Nails it right in the back. You just hit it right between the shoulder blades. It wells out in pain. Roar. And it
You
quickly whips
almost-
around and looks at you.
I take my bonus action to avert my gaze.
All right, you avert your gaze.
Woohoo!
You
Alright, so
almost did
now-
as much damage as I did in 2 attacks. Jesus.
Now he's turning around.
Well, that one isn't the one that you want to avert your gaze to. It's the other one.
He's gonna move
True.
right there. Still with the melee of both of you.
Do I get a
Nope, he did.
damage?
You don't get attack of opportunity because he is still within melee of you.
It's move out of melee range.
It's when he moves out of melee range. That's when you get a attack of opportunity. That's when
So then how would I have gotten an attack of opportunity if I went past the basilisk here?
Because
So
you
what
would
would
move
it-
out of his melee range and into
In-
this one's.
I'm talking about right here. Well, I mean, I know I'd get hit by this one, but if I go from here to here, isn't that still
You're
technically in his
moving out
melee
of
range?
his and into his, so he can use his reaction as you come into his melee range to take a snap
It-
at
yeah,
you.
Oh, okay, I
because
see
you're
what you're
entering
saying.
his melee
Okay,
range,
I
yeah.
thought it was okay. Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
The
So
more
now he is going to
you know.
take 2 attacks, one on Uthal, one on Ken. So Ken is going to be the bite since you have just dealt quite a bit of damage to him. And then Uthal, you're going to be taking the tally.
I'm poking.
All right. So the
bludgeon you to
bite
death.
misses,
Oh, thank goodness.
and the tail hits with a 16.
Okay.
So you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
I will take it.
All right.
Real quick question here. Is it hit if it's equal to or greater than the armor class, or does it have to be greater than?
Just equal.
Okay. That's just a nuance thing I wanted to make sure I was right on. Thank
All
you.
right. So now the basilisk. 5, 10. It's gonna move right.
Yeah, because
there.
I'm not a threat anymore.
You're unconscious. It can still bite at you, try to eat you, but I'm trying to be nice here.
You
Yeah.
got 3
He
now.
realizes what he put us up against, so he's like, let's tone it back a bit.
All right.
well,
so the basilisk,
it's kind of my fault for going and 1v1ing or 1v2ing them, but you know. What else is my character gonna do? It's
I'm
not
the
that smart.
safest person.
Alright, so the Basilisk, yeah, is going to take a bite against you.
Although it should be smarter in terms of survival, but apparently it's
That
not.
is a 15 to hit.
You just have bloodlust, Sakran.
So that is going to be...
I did go into a vicious feeding frenzy.
Okay, you take 7 points of
It's true.
piercing
Against me.
Yeah.
and 3 points of poison damage.
I am actually going to use Stone's Endurance for this one.
To reduce... Which ones?
The damage. It just when you take damage, you can use your reaction to roll a 1d12 or a d12. Add your Constitution
Okay.
modifier to the
Alright,
number
so yeah,
rolled
the
and
grand
reduce the
total was
damage
10.
by
Grand total was 10, so roll your d12
That.
and deduct it.
total.
Nice.
Good.
So it's 8, correct?
Or did you say it added?
True,
your
so that is
constitution?
Constitution modifier. Yes.
You had your Constitution modifier? Okay, so
Yep, of 2, so it's 10.
so
I
boom,
take no damage.
negated it.
Nice.
Nice.
Do I still take poison? Do I have to do Constitution save for the poison though,
Nope.
or no?
Nope.
Okay.
It just automatically happens since it's a bite. It's immediately going straight into your bloodstream.
Okay.
All right. So that brings us to the top. Uthal, you're up.
Okay. I am going to bash the one in front of me.
All right, roll the hit.
Now,
Please
was the
add
stone
me.
thing a reaction?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's whenever I take damage, I can use it as a reaction.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
it's his
okay.
reaction turn. So he,
Yeah, those are nice.
Actually, question:
Yeah.
if I were to use something like Ice Knife on the Basilisk, would I be caught in the ice damage that permeates out from it, or no, since I'm the caster?
I'll say, depends on what direction you're using it in. Like again, it's going to
If
go
I
back.
throw it at him, because it
It's
says
gonna
it does
go
5 feet
backwards.
damage around.
Oh, round him. Yeah, you're going to take damage.
And if I move 5 feet back, I'll be taking damage from one eye.
He gets an attack of
You'll get an
opportunity.
attack of opportunity for moving out of melee range. Yeah.
Hang on.
You've also already used a lot of spells. You should probably just bludgeon.
Just keep smacking him.
I mean, I have 3 more slots of this thing to use. Yeah, I'm just gonna bludgeon him.
All right, so roll the hit.
Nice.
Perfect. So roll damage, and you get to double the dice.
So I believe that is 1d8, and then I double it, right? So
Yep,
it's
so-
hang on, let me see.
So roll the d8.
1d8, and then since it's the magic, it adds. Okay.
You get to add your wisdom modifier to it.
Yo.
Just the wisdom, no proficiency.
So 10 plus wisdom.
So 10 plus your wisdom. Yeah. that's your
Hang on.
wisdom.
But would it add? Wait, does
No,
it
it
double
doesn't
the?
add
It
it
doubles the
double.
damage,
No.
doesn't it? Not just
Double
the.
just the
Doubles
dice.
the dice roll and then add your
Okay.
wisdom modifier on top.
13
13.
damage.
That's a nice chunk. So
Yeah.
as you whip up your kind of in a nice little flourish, you bring it straight down. There's a nice little crack on its back. You broke one of its arms. Just.
Dang, son.
Nice. I'm gonna
Alright.
avert my gaze.
Reduction of virtue gaze. Perfect. Varys, you're up.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna divert my gaze and throw another dice.
Throw another dice.
Throw another dice. Throw another.
Throw a dart. Gotcha.
dart,
I know what
yes,
you're talking
thank
about.
Throw the dice at it.
Yes. Breaking that fourth wall. I keep rolling 16 on my first roll. Yes! Oh, that hits.
Hit, no damage.
My hit
Oh my
ratio is
goodness.
glorious with this character.
Mine is not.
Oh, okay. So I need plus 1d4 plus 5. Okay.
I think the most I've hit was with
Well, that one's a 7.
dart.
I'm saying you hit the basilisk, right?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
I'm focusing down this terrifying that's ruining everything.
I've done
mean,
more damage
this-
than PRs, I think.
All right. Actually,
Legit-
Noriarch is doing quite
No.
a bit. He's
Did
I've done 16 plus 7. I've done 23 points of damage to this stupid thing.
Well, 7 is just now. I'm talking about before then.
Yeah, I
Alright.
did
You did
16 before.
Okay,
this,
I
'cause
did very
hit
close with one
twice
hit.
for
All right,
8.
so Varys, anything else you want to do?
Aside from averting my gaze, no, I'm good.
Perfect. All right, Capes, another death saving throw.
Someone should probably go revive.
Constitution.
13? No, wait. 11.
It's just you and me that
Alright,
can do
well,
that, and
another success.
We should all have potions, I think. I could have swore that.
Oh,
Ken
that's
might
true,
have-
but
Alright.
yeah.
So now Ken, you're up.
Ken, I think, is the only one who could technically get to him without taking damage. Maybe? I don't
All
know.
right, let's see. What can I do?
He's in melee range.
Yeah. All right. What would it take for me to kind of holster or drop my succulent chain and pull out my short sword
Nothing.
or daggers?
It's just bonus action.
Just bonus action. Okay. I'm gonna pull out both of my daggers, one in each hand,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try to
Murderize it?
acrobatics somehow on top of his back, and go for the 2 spots that I've
Okay, so since this is a
already torn
grapple,
through.
it's going to be a athletics check.
Athletics,
Strength. It's going to be strength. Sorry. Just
strength. Okay.
Strength versus strength.
Does he have to do
Right.
athletics or acrobatics to get on his back?
This is to getting on the back's not the issue. It's more like can he hang on?
Hold on. Yeah, okay.
Or
Okay,
will
so
he,
that's a
like, catch me?
17.
Okay, one sec. Let me roll those. All right, that is a 13. So yeah, you're on him.
Yes.
You have him grappled. You have him restrained.
Upper playing him on.
With my daggers, like I wanted to jump on his back and stab into him.
You can't do
Hold
that because you're just on him.
I'm
you
just on him?
Currently, you have him grappled. That was your action, was to get him grappled.
Okay.
So
Guys,
that
we're
is
playing Monster
bas-
Hunter.
Yeah, basically that's the end of your
I
turn.
noticed that. The music
Okay.
notes is similar too.
Oh
Alright.
god, it does.
So now the Black Drake is the Black Guard Drake is going to try to buck you off.
Yeah.
So roll.
Oh, buck
strength.
me.
So roll
Yeah, that's what
strength.
he's gonna try to do.
Roll strength again.
Roll strength again.
I do.
Not the rump.
Come on.
Oh,
You
19.
You
Nice.
maintain.
Oh,
He rolled a 2.
Oh,
I was just gonna say if you rolled a nat 1.
oh, if I rolled a nat 1, he
you'd
would
be
just
in the water.
slaughter me.
You would have somehow exploded.
Alright, so that is its turn. So now we're on to the Basilisk, who's going to attack Uthal. That is a 13 to hit.
11 armor save still.
Alright.
My armor class has not changed in the last.
I just say it just because I'm trying to remember.
No. I'm messing with you.
Alright, that
Yeah.
is 6 points. Wait a sec. 9 points of
Citron,
piercing
what's your armor save?
14.
9
And-
points of piercing,
and 3 points of poison.
and I'm dead.
You're unconscious.
Hold up here. The guy who sits in the back with the most range has the highest armor save in our entire party.
Because for some
Correct.
reason I have the lowest health, and I can only wear leather armor, which is ridiculous in my
Also,
opinion.
I have a pretty decent amount of health too. This is
How the
dumb.
hell do you guys have more health than me? That's what I want to know. Like, it's true. It is why.
I rolled really well, Ryan. I
So did
rolled
I.
stupid good
How much,
when I
Oh,
rolled
how,
God.
all
much,
my
how
numbers.
much health do you have?
I just
I
want to
have
let it be known
32
I have
max.
not lost 1 drop of health.
I
in
have
this entire
39.
fight.
Me neither.
Ken, how much health do you have?
I would have
24
lived
out of
through this
31.
had I not fallen down the trapdoor earlier.
So
Yeah.
all 3 of you have over 30 health?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
dude.
barely over 20.
Druids are not frontline fighters. They are spellcasters. They generally hang in the back with the archers.
Yeah.
With the
You
archers.
should be over here
that
with
have
me.
more health.
I say that's why again
Why did I pick
spellcasters
up a quarterstaff?
because again it's
Why did I
more
pick
of like
this
your
up?
center of power. Like it's how you channel your
It's
magic.
not meant to. You're not meant to be using it to bludgeon things. You're meant to. Be,
You're meant to use it to
Hey,
channel it
if you
and call
give
for
me a spell to
like-
bludgeon things to death with, I'm going to bludgeon things to death with it.
All right, so that's that. Back to
gosh.
top. Uthal, give me a death saving throw.
Which
Again,
is
with
what again?
that,
Oh
D20
No, no.
with Constitution mod. Ryan.
There you go.
If I can
Yeah, I
grab
can just
it.
hit the button.
All right, so
Does
Joe,
that
okay.
also include?
Let's say
Does that
you
also include
succeed
your
your first one.
Constitution mod?
Yeah,
It
you
doesn't
just
matter
have a
either way.
Constitution mod.
All right, with that, your spike growth is gone.
Okay. Delete it.
Oh yeah,
I'm
'cause
trying
you're-
to.
Delete it. And
Without
so-
deleting everything else. Yeah, that's
The entire
Just
world.
move
is
on.
I'm just
vanishing.
moving it real quick. There we
Yep,
go.
nope. There we go.
And everyone's on top of each other.
I was gonna say now
Magic
Ryan's
God.
grappling the.
Well, he's unconscious.
His unconscious.
His dead
Unconsciously-
body flings
No, no.
on top of it.
No. What happened was I actually fell over on top of it and it got stuck
All
on
right,
me.
so you
Character
succeed your
down.
first one. Varys, you're up.
Alright.
Question: Since he's within range of 5 feet, can I unconsciously fall on top of him?
Burning. I'm just gonna do the same
I'm
thing
6
I
feet
did
tall.
last turn.
No,
It's
Oh.
a 12. Does that hit?
that misses. So this time your darts fling across the room. They just clatter against the wall.
Alright. So I've used a total of 4 darts. Alright. I'm gonna avert my gaze, and actually, we are going to start moving. There, okay. And I'm still averting my gaze for the basilisk.
Okay.
Now,
So
just
you
to
still
be-
have disadvantage, but
No, I know, but I'm not gonna get petrified. Just to be clear here, if I'm attacking the basilisk from here, because Kabesk is like
he's unconscious,
Kabesk on the ground,
and again, I
he's
don't
lying
think
down. I'm not gonna hit him.
you're not
correct?
going to hit him. Only time you would hit him is if you didn't have like the sharp shooter feat, which I think you do have.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're good then.
So you're fine. You could seriously fire within, like with your enemies in combat, shooting from behind. You can easily get over the shoulder, under the armpit. Just because if you have that sharp shooter feat, that's what helps you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, so that's Varys. Capes, give me another death save.
Yep.
Oh, I need to pay more attention to my
Rip.
trades.
That is a fail, so mark down one failure.
That is. Yep. That is the 4th one of the night.
Yeah.
All from me.
All right, Ken, you're up. So you're wanting to stab him in the back with your knives. So yeah,
Wow.
make a attack roll with advantage.
With advantage?
Advantage. You're literally on top of him, so you to hit him is
True.
gonna be hard. So not to hit him is gonna be hard. So that's why you have advantage.
Let me. I'm failing. I've rolled 4 ones tonight.
And now he's gonna roll 2 1s.
Shut up. You shut your face.
Alright, D20, roll 2, plus my attack modifier of 5. Let's go.
20.
To be
24.
fair, I'm not the only one dying.
24.
right now, so.
And a 10.
That is a definite hit. So roll damage.
Haha, yeah.
No sneak attack because Uthal is unconscious.
And I'm literally on his back or whatever.
Let's say you would
Yeah.
get sneak attack if Uthal was up
Really?
because he is flanking him.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh, yeah.
So plus 3, 8.
8 points of damage to this bad boy.
What up? It's your boy.
I mean, you really should be killing the basilisk, but okay.
It's Ryan and Riaris' first time playing it as
I'm
well.
1v2ing these right now, and I'm on top of one.
All right, so Cameron, you're on, sorry, Ken, you're on top of this. You stab once, you stab twice. You're slowly getting into this. You're cutting away chunks from these. You're just carving scales after scales off. Slowly, just picking your way through him. He is roaring in pain, agony. He's looking rough.
Woohoo!
All right, so that's end of that.
He's weak. Capture it.
Down the shock trap.
All right, it is the Black Guard Drake's turn, and he's gonna try to buck you off.
Strength.
Strength.
Plus my strength is a 1, so. Please be good, please be good. 12.
You beat
Crap.
it. You did good.
I beat it? What?
I am rolling crappy.
Oh my gosh!
I rolled a
How
4.
is this still happening?
I rolled a 4.
I said.
Look,
It's
at this point, I'm
karma
gonna
for
stick with this.
Sakura rolling one.
All right. So you're holding on. That takes up
Exactly
its
what it
turn.
It's what?
What would it? Huh.
Basilisk's turn.
Yeah, Basilisk's turn.
Hmm.
Going to move over,
It will attempt to eat its own legs.
and he is going to try to attack Ken.
Would this be disadvantage for him?
It would
Because I'm on top of his friend.
be. It would be.
Yes!
That is a
Please,
15.
Nat. 14.
All right, that
Rip.
hits. All right, so that is 6 points of slashing and 6 points of poison.
Cameron, you should know things were going too well
5,
for you.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm at 12 points of health.
All right, that's the end of their turn. Uthal, give me a death saving throw. So that's a fail.
Again, I can't really talk.
Okay.
You fail your death save, so now we're moving on to Varys. You're up.
All right, I'm going to throw.
The revive us all.
Okay. So I'm gonna throw. Obviously, averting my eyes, throw a dart at the basilisk. So that'll be a disadvantage, and then I'm going to use Horde Breaker to also throw a dart at the other one, which
Okay.
won't be at disadvantage. So I need to roll.
So roll
Alright.
this first one disadvantage. So
Yep. 12 and a 12.
12.
Okay, so 21 to hit.
Down
You're
hits.
rolling the same number
Other
twice.
one, a 17. Does that hit the
yep, all
second one?
three.
Okay,
Like
so
all
I just
two
need
hit.
to roll damage twice.
All
Alright,
three.
so for the first
Yeah.
one, 6 damage onto the
On
basilisk,
the basilisk. Okay.
Not bad, not bad.
and 8 damage onto the other one.
Not bad, not bad. I approve.
All right. So now, as you throw the darts, first one, it sinks right into the basilisk. It kind of flinches, it roars in pain. And as the last dart gets thrown, it goes almost in slow motion as you see it. Slowly goes across, goes right underneath the jawbone, up through the brain. And the drake just drops down, crumbles down dead.
Yes.
Teamwork.
Good, we got one of them down. Now finish
And
the
it only took
terrifying
2
one.
of the teammates.
And as
to
you're
die.
looking at the basilisk is looking rough. You see blood dripping out of it. Its arm broken.
Yeah.
It's limping.
Oh yeah, I've put a whole bunch of
I
darts.
broke
in
your
this.
All
arm.
right, Capesk, death save.
Yep. Don't roll the one.
Thanks,
Don't roll the
guys.
one.
At 20. Oh my god, why?
I'm done.
About that Death Dragoon.
I'm absolutely done. I
So,
give up entirely on life
Is he
right now.
dead now?
That is
No.
2 successes and 2 failures. This next dice is going to decide what it is if we get
What?
to the round.
Well, the next dice if we
Actual
don't
crap right now.
finish the match.
All right,
beforehand.
Ken, you're up.
I'm out of my chair. Just
All right.
I'm done. I'm done.
Jason, you should probably start making a new character. You got
Shut
something
up,
else.
right?
Like I said, about that Death Dragoon.
Ken,
All
you're
right.
up.
So as I feel it just drop, I pull my daggers out, and knowing that the basilisk is still up, I'm gonna put my eyes towards his back, like towards his hind legs, so that way I'm not looking at his eyes, and I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna stab him.
Okay, are you like doing a jump stab or like are you trying to grapple like you did before?
Jump stab.
Jump stab? Okay, roll the hit.
Jump stab. Jump stab, baby. All about that jump stab. Yes!
Roll damage.
Let's go!
Now, if that was me, that
Ride
would be a
the boat. Ride the booty.
So
1, 2, 3. Or let's just do this.
I stole your kill, steal my kill, please.
Plus 3, 7.
7. All right. He's looking really rough as you jump onto it. You just
And Capesh dead.
slid your daggers across him, raking it across his ribs. Bones are shattering. He's wailing in pain. Blood is pouring out. He's looking really rough.
Wait a minute, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm using both of my daggers.
It's still one attack.
Okay.
The 2 daggers is just narrative.
Okay, so if I were to say I'm not moving, but I'm gonna use my movement to attack again, that would be 2 attacks. That's
You
what
would
I'm
have to have extra attack, which I don't think you have yet.
No, not yet. Okay, I'm just wondering. Okay.
Bonus action is more like you want to hide, do something like that, dash. That's what you can use it for, or avert your gaze. And in this case, you're technically averting your gaze.
Okay.
All right. So now he's going to whip around. The basilisk is going to whip around and take a nip at you.
Everyone want to bite this
Close
booty.
to the nip.
Oh no. Nat 20.
No!
Rip.
And there's our third player dead.
All right.
That's okay. It has a long way to go to get to me.
The question is, can Kapesh survive before he gets to you?
That is entirely
So,
dependent on
Cameron,
the
that is
next
9
roll.
points of piercing damage and 8 points of poison damage.
I am gone.
You're unconscious.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Jesus. I
That,
don't
my
think he
friends,
meant
is
this to happen.
near party wipe.
I don't think he meant this to happen, but we're all
What?
going to die.
I'm not going to die. I am very safe. I have
Say,
30
Uthal,
HP.
give me a death save.
Want me to make a death save right now?
And now the
No, no,
rounds are all roll for death saves.
All right, that's a success. All right, Varys. You're the last one. This basilisk is looking rough. Super.
The last one.
So-
Complete the mission.
As much as I want to go for the basilisk, I'm going to move here,
Why did you roll, Cameron?
and I'm going to use my action to use a potion on Kapesk.
Okay. So, Capes, right? Okay. Roll the stuff for the potions, which I believe it's
Me or
Varys.
okay.
Or wait, do I have? Did I buy both? Yeah, I did. I bought 2 of them. Okay, yep. All right. Actually, no. Sorry. I forgot. I have Cure Wounds. I'm gonna use Cure Wounds.
Okay, so roll stuff for cure wounds then.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be because I have all 3 of my spell uses, so I might as well just use Cure Wounds.
All right.
So I need to roll 1d8.
1d8
Plus my
plus-
spellcasting ability modifier.
Which I believe is wisdom.
Yeah, which would be a 3. Okay, so 1d8 plus 3. Alright,
8 plus 3. Roll it.
done. That's an 8.
All right, so Capes, you're back up with 8 health.
I'm also averting my gaze.
So do I get rid of the successes and failures?
Yep, get rid of the successes and
Okay.
failures.
You lucky son of a snitch.
I am averting my gaze, and that will be my turn.
Oh,
All right.
man.
Capes, you're up. Look
I am
over.
going to heal. Which I should have done before attacking and
Second
failing
wind?
before, but I didn't. Yeah, I'm going to use second wind.
Okay.
Bonus action game 1d10 level and HP, so I need to roll a 1d10.
Add your constitution modifier to it.
There's a 2.
So
4
or 5?
Well, it says 1d10 plus level. It doesn't say constitution
Oh,
modifier.
level. Okay, so yeah, 5.
So 3, yeah, so it would be 5.
So yeah, you're sitting at 13 health now.
Better than I was before. Alright.
Yeah.
No, the real question is my character going to run or try and fight it?
That's for you
Good
to
question.
decide.
Ooh.
'Cause it does look really weak.
It is limping.
I didn't want to risk missing.
You
or
know,
not dealing enough damage and having it just have like 1 HP left and be like, oh fuck.
It's like, ah, shit.
Yep. Jeez.
that would be for the short bow, right? Not the light crossbow. So for the poison vial, can I dip both bolts and arrows into that, or just the one?
How many uses do you have in it?
I have 2.
2. It would.
I just mean, can I use either or?
I'd say either or.
Okay.
Like it could be either
Um,
2 arrows or 2 bolts. It's your choice.
I am going to use the light crossbow and use the bolts in the poison vial. So I have 1 more use left.
All right. So roll to hit.
Yep. I'm also doing how many I have. All right. That would be plus 3. Okay. That's better. 18.
Roll damage.
That would be. I'm pressing the wrong thing.
Excuse me.
Um.
There you go.
1d8 plus 1 plus 2d6. So I'll do the 1d8 plus 1 first.
Yeah, I just want to make sure here. Yep.
So
Don't
that
even roll
is
the second one. How do you
8.
want to do this? They had 3 health left.
Back from the dead.
Shoot it in its eyes.
Well, no, I actually want its eyes. But I could shoot it between its eyes. I'm gonna shoot it right between its eyes.
All right. So
I'm just gonna whip around, pull out the crossbow, and fire right between its eyes.
So as your friend comes, picks you up, you feel the warmth come over your scaly body. Turn around, see Varys standing there. Remember that you had your quarry. Turn around, you see it. You pull out your crossbow, just one-handed, underhand. Shoot it. The bolt goes streaking through, goes straight in between the eyes. As the creature lets out a death wailing, just a death wail, as it crumples to the ground. Nicely done, guys.
Ooh, all right.
We all died.
I'm
Thank
going to
you,
use Cure
Varys.
Wounds on Ryan.
Good idea.
Well, we should probably take a long rest here.
Yes, 7's great. All right, that is a 10. Ryan, you have 10 HP. And then I'm going to use Cure Wounds again on Ken. You also have 10 HP. Come at me. And now I have no more spell uses.
I'm going over to the basilisk, and as
That's
much
good.
as me does not like doing
Question.
this, character would. I'm gonna pluck out its eyes.
All right, roll nature.
Roll nature.
I'm trying to think.
Can I
would
go
it be
ahead and start
nature or survival?
descaling the other guy?
Wait, say that again.
Trying
Sorry,
to
I
think if
missed
it would be nature or survival if you were trying to harvest the eyes. I would say, you know what, survival. Roll me a survival check because you're trying to harvest
Okay.
them.
Okay.
But I also roll.
That is
Oh.
not great. Wow, my rolls are terrible. Survival, you said? That's
Yeah.
a 5.
All right. As you take a knife out, as you begin carving it, you accidentally plunge your knife into the first eye. So give me again one more time.
Okay. What? But roll, darn you. Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
That's better.
This
That's,
time a lot better.
19.
Your hands were kind of shaky, just come from back from the brink of death. You bring your knife out. This time you slowly carve around the eyes, and you're able to pop one off.
Now, well, I guess I wouldn't know. Even just as character, I wouldn't know nature-wise if this works. So I'm just gonna hold on to it and probably try and dumbly use it as a weapon next time.
Okay.
I mean, it's a basilisk guy. That's terrifying.
All right,
Yep.
so you can mark down one basilisk guy.
Question.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Are we going to take a? Can we take a long rest here, or should we consider that? Or
Say you guys are in a sewer in enemy territory. Your call.
I don't know if we should attempt to.
I
That
think
would probably be
We could take
our best
turns.
bet.
I was gonna say I think a short rest would be better, just so we don't get ambushed.
My biggest thing is the long rest for the spell slots back,
Well, yeah,
because I used like all my spell slots
I did
except
use
for
all
a
of
couple
mine.
of first.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll still get one back. I only have 3, so I'll get a third of mine back. But yeah,
I
you're-
can, if we take a short rest, I can only get. What is it? Let's see here. I can only get one spell back, basically.
Yeah.
One spell slot back. So it's up to you guys. We have to figure this out, though.
We could take 2-hour watches. Like everyone sleeps, one guy watches for 2 hours, and then we just rotate.
That would be an 8-hour rest.
Can we technically do that, DM?
And
You
actually,
can technically do that.
we don't even need to do that. Kapesk and Uthal can get a full 8 hours because me and Ken should both have trance as an elf, which means we get the same amount of rest in 4 hours that a normal person gets in 8 hours. So one of us can rest for 4 hours, and then the other one can rest for 4 hours, and all of us will get a full 8-hour rest bonus.
True.
Do
That
we want to
works.
do that, everyone?
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it.
All right, so do we heal up to full HP, right?
I'll say.
Oh,
if
question
you-
first.
We gotta do
Is it
the
in-
routines first.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
James.
I'll
I was
take
gonna
first
add-
watch.
So yeah, who's taking first
Okay.
watch, etc.
All right, so Ken, you said you're taking first watch.
Yeah, and I'm gonna sit on top of the green guy.
Can you turn me not red, please?
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yes.
All right, so those of us who are resting would get healed at the end of the rest.
The first question, yeah, we get, yeah.
I'll say it's going to be until everybody's gone through it.
Yep.
Once
Okay. Yeah, I
everybody's
just
gone
meant at
through
the
it.
end, yeah.
You're done.
All right.
All right, so who's taking first watch, and then who's taking second?
Ken is taking first. I'm taking second.
Okay.
Honestly, I'd say probably want to do the other way technically, since if we the way because it's the most health Riaris.
Let's say.
So
Meh.
you'd be, I guess
yeah.
it doesn't really matter
Well,
because you would wake up everyone if something does happen. That is
Yeah.
true. So never mind, it's fine.
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
All right. So who's going first? Is it Ken or Varys?
Ken's going
Me.
first.
Ken
Alright.
is awake, and I'm sleeping.
During the 2-hour watch, can I
Granted.
just like slowly pick scales off him as I'm
It's
just
a
like standing on him?
4-hour watch, but
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a survival check.
Survival? Okay. 13.
All right. As you sit down, begin plucking the scales off. Do this with your knife. You're able to get a good solid amount of scales. So go ahead, mark down. Just give me 1 second here. Mark down about 14 black dragon scales.
That would be worth a pretty penny.
There we go. Done.
Actually, oh no, never mind. I was gonna
You're
say before
sleeping.
this, could
Sure.
I have technically done something, but no.
All right. So.
oh, what just happened?
All right.
Oh wow,
Cameron.
it just refreshed the page. Okay.
All right, Cameron, give me a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
And we're dead.
There's 3.
No, that already
Watch
happened.
money, baby.
All right. As you sit around, again, off in the distance, you hear some clattering, some noises being made.
Does it sound like the ones that these guys did?
Very similar. You're hearing heavy footfalls.
Is it like very faint so I know it's way far away? Or
It's
is it getting
ways away. It sounds like it's coming towards you.
Alright, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer until it gets a little bit closer.
Okay, you sit there, wait for a minute.
I just, yeah, I was
Slowly
gonna
gets
say,
closer. Another minute.
Alright, I go ahead and I wake everyone up.
All right.
That was a really short nap.
All right, so we get short rest bonuses, correct?
Do
Short
we?
rest
How
at
long
this
was
point.
that?
This has been technically about an hour.
Oh, okay.
So short rest.
So then short rest, you use what, half your hit dice to regain?
You use
HP?
one hit dice.
you can
Only
roll
on a
one hit
long
dice.
rest, you gain half your hit dice back.
Okay.
You can use as many hit dice as you want, but you don't gain them back.
Is it
Until a long rest.
perception to look for my darts that I used?
As a short rest. Oh, I
All
see.
right,
Okay.
go ahead, roll
So I'm just gonna
perception.
use one
Actually,
hit
roll
dice.
investigation because you're trying to find them.
Investigation, yeah, that's what it is. I didn't think it was perception. I just can't remember what
I'll
it
do
was.
this really quick.
Investigation should be a
Oh
plus
crap!
two.
You know what I should have? Oh crap! Damn, I can't go back and do something really fast, can I?
12. Okay.
Probably not. What is it
Okay,
though?
Damn.
So
it was- I
I
was gonna-
use. Okay, go ahead, Ryan.
I was just gonna say, before we had taken a rest, I was gonna use Cure Wounds on myself and then use one of my natural recovery to gain back my 2 level 1 spell slots.
I say you can do that right now.
Okay. Well, okay, I can do it right now. Okay. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna use
you're-
Cure Wounds on myself, which is a first level spell. So it'll take up one of my spells. So let's see here.
So you use one hit dice every short rest.
You want
No,
to
no,
do
you
it?
hit
can. You
points.
don't have to. It's a
Well,
you can
I'm
use-
going to.
You can use as many hit dice as you want.
You can use 3 and 1, 2 and 1, 1 and 1. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you want. But all right,
Okay,
as you
so I
actually
could just
begin
use them
waking
all
each
now.
other up,
Yeah, if you really want to. You
off
can
in the
just use
distance, you
them.
hear
And
the
then-
footsteps dying down.
With cure wounds, do I add the wisdom to that to
Yeah,
how
yeah,
much
do a
I
wisdom to
gain?
it.
So I gain 7 health.
Yep, you gain 7 health. All right, so Cameron, as they got closer, all of a sudden now the footsteps are going away. As you woke everybody up.
God damn it, Cameron.
All right, so
Guys, I heard the steps of these
Hey.
creatures coming back.
you know what? Yeah, I'm okay with that. So I used 6 dice, and my investigation roll was a 12.
All right, so you
6
found
dice.
3 of them.
You said 3?
Yep, 3. Found 3 of them.
Last thing
Others-
roboting for anybody else?
Am I
Yeah.
roboting?
Yeah. I just
Well,
wasn't sure if it was on my end or not.
I say,
you're-
yeah, everybody's
Yeah.
slowly
Roboting
roboting on my turn.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
But all right.
Not surprised.
Can I guess since he woke us up, that's the best we're gonna do. Can I attempt to skin these 2 creatures for their pelts?
Ken has already begun doing that with the.
Well, he's descaling them. He's not skinning them for their hide.
Okay.
Hide and scales are 2 different things, aren't they?
I'm trying to think here, at least in terms of D&D.
Well, at least he hasn't done it with a basilisk. He's done it with the dragons.
That's
Can I
true.
skin,
Yeah,
like,
he
the
was just
basilisk?
sitting on top of it.
Yeah, Basilisk is completely open, so go ahead and go nuts with the Basilisk. So go ahead, skin the
So it's
Basilisk.
just
if
a
you want.
roll 1d20, right?
Yeah, D20 plus
with,
survival.
Plus survival,
Nice.
which is wrong one section. 17.
All right, you're able to get good chunks of the skin off. Again, by the end of it, this Basilisk is missing a little bit of skin, and one of its eyes is just completely popped out, and one stabbed all the way through.
You're robotting pretty badly for me, sadly.
Oh, I'm sorry. You got one Basilisk hide.
You might have to type it.
Crap baskets.
Yeah, it sucks.
All right. I'm just gonna keep saying it. You got one Basilisk hide.
1 basilisk hide.
Yep, one Basilisk hide.
Okay, so just one of them. Cool.
Yeah, one Basilisk hide, and yeah, just the Basilisk is in ruins. All right, so you guys were up just for a little bit. You deskinned it. What are you guys gonna do? Continue resting or move on?
I'll continue to watch.
Okay.
So go back to sleep. All right.
No, actually, why don't I sit on watch because I'm in a much better condition than you are.
All right.
Can I, while I'm
Yeah,
resting,
sure.
produce the flame to help? Or no, probably never mind.
No, I have
He has dark vision.
It's fine. That was
I
the
know.
other
I was thinking
reason
to
wanted
produce
do
flame, but
this
that
way.
would probably lure them to us.
Yep, it would also draw attention.
All right.
I
So
like where Kapesk is. I did notice that.
he's just in the middle of the water.
Yep.
All
He's
right.
just floating.
Yep.
Sleeping in the water.
I like the
I go
water.
back to sleep.
Okay, so everybody goes back to sleep. At this point, kind of about 2 hours has lapsed. So, all right. Anything you want to do, Verse, as you wait?
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can't pick anything up. But I've already looked for my darts and everything, so I
Yep.
don't particularly need to do anything else.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and roll for perception.
Perception. I got an 11.
So, nothing really pops out. Just hearing
Alright.
the sewer. Just kind of sit there, a little bit bored.
Yep.
You can try
Yeah.
and play with one of your darts.
Oh yeah.
So, about now 4 hours has lapsed,
I wake up.
and now you can finish off your last hour. So right now, Ken, you do have everything back, full health, all of it. As soon as Varys finishes his last hour and they finish their 8, your guys are back up to go.
All right.
So we're all good, back up to full and stuff.
So at this point, now you guys are.
Awesome. All right. Cool.
Huzzah.
All right. And
And with the
half-
long rest, take out my hit dice back, or
You
You
get
get
half your hit dice back. So
is that
Well,
rounded
my-
up or down?
down.
Yeah. Okay, so,
So
you get one
you
hit
only get
dice
one.
back.
Right. I only used one, so.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool.
This is back.
All right. So roll me investigation.
Okay. Investigation.
Well, Varys would be asleep in second watch, so would
Let's
it
say,
be?
yeah.
Well, it's
already
at the end
finished
of
it. This is at the
Yeah,
very
it's at
end.
the
You
end of
guys have
second
gotten full
watch.
8 hours. You guys are
Everyone?
up and ready to go. Actually,
Or who-
1 minute. Not that one. Trying to think here.
So who's rolling investigation, or is it just
It's
for
not
ours?
investigation. It's going to be
It's not
survival.
investigation.
Survival for
Oh, yeah.
tracking.
I'm absolutely rolling that.
Survival for tracking.
Who-
It's 24.
That was
That
so
is
close.
so close.
Yes, it was.
That is beyond
Oh
close.
my word.
All right.
We've had enough ones today.
As you sat down, you kind of began to notice, and actually during your watch, you began kind of listening in onto kind of the patrol pattern. You pull up your map, and you're kind of able to guess where it's like the central location of it is,
Puppies?
where the center of all this is.
Can I tame a basilisk?
It's dead. Well,
Can you transform into a basilisk?
You know
Actually, that is a good question.
what
No.
is the challenge rating that you can transform into?
1/4 at the moment, I believe.
That is a no.
What is the challenge rating of the basilisk?
3.
Oh, okay. I will never be able to transform into it. Which I think is kind of stupid in my opinion. Like,
Eh,
I would do the
well,
higher
no,
levels
it-
I should be able to. Transform into
When
something
you
that
get
stuff.
beyond the ridiculous point, yeah, you can. But
it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question, what is the challenge rating of the other creature?
that one
Drake.
is. Let me look here real quick.
It's gonna
Well,
be a
there is
terrible-
one specific drake I could technically turn into. It's
2.
it's the baby form. It's a 2, okay. What? I'll have to find it out later. There's, because at like my highest level of wild shape, I can technically turn into a dragon. A baby dragon.
Yeah,
But
a
still,
wormling.
dragon and yeah. I can't remember which one.
All right. So, you guys are up. Everything's good to go. Varys has a location on where the center point is.
Yeah. All right. We need to start moving out.
All right. So, what is the marching order? And are you guys
Which
Same as
direction
the
are we going? First
are
question.
you guys going loud and proud, or are you guys trying to stealth it?
Given what
Um,
just happened to us,
stealth,
probably stealth.
Please.
All right.
Question though first, before we actually move, which direction is the central? Is it this way here?
So,
or-
from the direction you're picking up, Varys, you're catching it. It's like back through here.
Okay. All right. So
That one.
yeah, it's
We
gonna be
should-
this way.
Probably cross to this side where it's 3 wide and walk on the far since the bath is. So marching order is I'll just throw myself over here.
Yeah, it would be good to be on this side. So what I was kind of thinking is even with it being 3 wide,
That's
I
15
kind of
feet.
want to. Is it still the same width?
It's 15 feet before it was 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm kind of thinking we might still want to do a 2x2.
It's just now you have a little bit more personal space.
Yeah.
That'd be fine. Yeah, and now we have a little more.
But I'm
attack
also
room with 2 people.
thinking don't use produce flame
Okay, that's fine.
because me and Ken have dark vision. So
I know
we'll be
produce
able-
flame does help your dark vision though.
It does,
does.
but it also draws in other things.
We should probably put Ken and the lizard in front too. Because
Yeah.
just for the
Two
fact that
places
they
in
are
melee.
technically are melee.
Yeah.
I will
Well, I'm
say the
everything,
lizard
baby.
has a name, but you don't know it. So,
Bask.
you know.
Actually, I do know it. Well, did he ever tell us technically?
I never told you.
I was
No.
there when you told Varys.
Were you?
Were you?
I
don't
think
you
I
I
were.
thought you were
Ken
sitting on
was.
top of the carriage. Yeah,
No.
you were. I didn't think you were.
Or no, he was up on the mountain.
You're up on the hill. Just
Oh, that was right,
on
that's
the
on the
hill.
hill.
Right. Yeah, you.
I was
were-
on top of the
So
cage.
you have no
Hell,
idea
never
what my
mind.
name is.
We're still
So
arguing over
Ken knows.
Yes. This will be a thing till the end of the game, and I'm okay with that.
We don't need names. That's how close we are. But the lizard should probably get in front of me.
It's gonna change up. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna let you guys. You'll know each
I-
other within a few sessions.
I'm making it a point to like watch Varys's back.
All right.
Alright.
In that case, since we both have dark
Oh.
vision, I'll be up next to.
The
Or I was gonna say, Ken, do you want to move over in front of Luzol? Or that? Yeah, that works too. Then we'll just move. Yeah, best. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So this will be our marching order.
it's not too bad because we have one take in front, one take it back, so it's
Yeah, and with the both people with that can actually
Range,
see well are
yeah.
going to be in front.
All right, guys.
That, I don't know how well
roll
that would be though.
me a
Just
stealth
because-
check.
Roll
Stealth
stealth.
check.
Everybody, roll me
Oh,
stealth.
stealth, right? Because we decided.
Perfect. My
be smart about
proficiency is doubled. Okay, so D20 slash my stealth.
What am I supposed to add to? Oh no, just 12.
Stealth.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh!
Nothing matters. Nothing matters.
Hey, it wasn't me this time.
Yep, you're not wrong.
That's okay.
Oh God.
Believe it or not, that one might not kill you in this instance.
We're
Yeah.
all dead.
At least the way I do it.
Oh, but I have no
Let's
sense of sneaking right now. I'm far too busy paying attention to my shiny map. Blinky dot. That I forgot entirely. I'm supposed to be sneaking.
Yeah, we're all.
Your joke is lost.
Can I'm up and stealth him that.
What, Ryan?
I was just saying, can I just pick him up and stealth him that way?
Okay. So let me see here.
Alright.
Just notice Varys not sneaking at all. He just picks him up.
All right, as you guys begin walking, part of you caught. As Varys began walking, you literally tripped over your own feet with the map out in front, and you just face planted. Loud noise just echoes throughout the entire cavern.
And we're dead.
Hey, we know how to kill
You
these
guys
things.
pause. You wait. No movement. It's dead silence.
I snatched the map.
That's not good, actually.
See, yeah, that actually concerns me more.
Sleight of hand. I'm gonna use sleight of hand and grab the map as I'm
can
trying to like help him
I-
up.
Ken, shut up.
Stop trying to steal from
Can
me.
I roll nature and see if I would understand that these things would know to go for
Nah.
sound?
Ambush.
Not ambush, to know if they would be attracted by sound.
You can certainly try.
I mean, I was
You can
literally a
try.
Goliath in the
You can
middle of
try.
nature who's in attuned with nature. 11.
You have no idea.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys, now, Ken, roll me a sleight of hand check, and Varys, roll me a perception check.
I mean, he's holding it in his hands. He's not gonna not see it be missing.
Well, he did say it was while he was helping me up Europe. Bag of dicks.
But I mean, you still are holding it.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Well, once you, so you
I
wouldn't
think you should
know.
roll at
Well, okay,
disadvantage
so
for this.
because I fell flat on my face,
Riars,
there's
you get advantage.
So, well, besides that, because he fell flat on his face, he's going to not realize where it went, but he knows it's gone once he gets back up
One
to reach
sec.
for it again.
1 sec.
Can I
So,
roll perception to see if I see this happen?
Let the DM speak.
Go ahead, sorry. Yeah.
all right. So as Varys hit the ground, it tumbles off. The actual map tumbles off about good 5-10 feet. Ken, you quickly grab the map and pick it up. You have it in your hands.
I quickly put it into my bag.
All right, you put it into the bag. What are you gonna
Since
do?
technically Uthal would be against this, could I roll to see if he understands and sees this?
1 sec. I will let you after this part's
Alright.
done. All right. So Cameron, what do you do? You have it in your bag. What else do you do?
I help Riars. I help Varys up.
All right. Varys is up. Varys is dusted off.
Come on, man. You gotta stop looking at that damn map.
And now I'm going to notice that my map is missing.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
You've now noticed the map is missing.
So I'm going to roll
don't-
investigation to see if it's there. See if
Alright.
I can't find it.
All right, roll investigation.
Come on, roll that 20.
Not 20. You can't find it because
You have no idea where it is. You can't
Yep.
find it. You're looking all over the floor. You actually begin to kind of panic a little bit.
Yeah, because I promised I'd bring that back. That's not good.
Ken,
Oh.
what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna talk to Varys. Don't worry, man. We're gonna find it later. Let's just move on. Let's try to be as stealthy as possible. Let's just keep going.
Roll deception.
Yeah. And I have proficiencies.
Please roll 1.
They rolled that one.
Varys, roll insight.
The same thing I just rolled again.
He
Yep.
is being honest. You just can't really pick it up. Okay,
Yeah.
now Uthal, roll perception. Roll perception, see if you see this.
And
What was the grand total?
Oh, what happens?
23.
You swore you saw the map go off in the distance, but you have no idea where it went.
Wait, he went lower than.
Cameron had a 24.
We had a 24. Oh no.
Yep.
I hate Cameron now.
See, the thing is, if I noticed it, I wouldn't care.
Yep.
But hey, the map was shiny.
But he doesn't care.
He doesn't
See,
care about shiny.
Not only do I not care about shinies, I actually
But
added
no.
another flaw, which is that I turn away from shiny things because of the stupid basilisk.
Technically, wouldn't you care for it because Varys cared for it? And
That's
you were
different.
protecting
No.
Varys?
No.
No, that's
He's
different.
different.
He cares for the
Like,
actual person,
they-
not the object. He has no idea.
Yep.
He does not conceive the idea of holding onto a physical object like
But
that.
he doesn't conceive that Varys is
Like, I mean,
missed
yeah,
because
he'll
he's
notice
missing
that I'm
this specific thing.
distressed, but I'm not in danger. As long as I'm not in danger, he doesn't care.
Yep.
He doesn't have feelings. He's emotionless.
I don't have feeling.
He's an
Alright.
emotionless lizard. He doesn't care that I'm distressed. As long as I'm not in, like, physical danger, he doesn't care.
Bingo. Yeah, unless it's a threat, then I just it's like
Yeah, he
okay,
just
whatever.
does not care.
I,
Technically,
not only do I
it's not
not
our lives. How
not
are we
only
supposed to
do I
get out
not
of the sewers?
care, I don't understand.
Well, I've
That is
memorized
true.
most of the directions up till this way, because I...
All right, so
Can we like somehow accidentally kill Cameron?
say, guys,
I mean, that would be
let the
metagame.
role playing happen. This is what's going on. Okay, let's
No,
Yo,
let's
no,
move on
yeah.
here. Okay, let's try to move on. We'll solve
we're
this.
good.
Later, okay.
We're good.
Sorry, we're getting
Yep.
held up by this.
Yes, we are.
Alright,
Let's move on.
But Varys knows where it's
But we're
located.
having fun.
It's all right.
Let's move on. I'm not happy about the fact that I lost that map, but we have more important things
More pressing
at
matters.
hand.
So you guys begin
Yeah.
making your way through the tunnel very quietly. Again, you hear occasional footsteps from patrol, but you're able to dart out of the way. Everything's going fine. So about 10-15 minutes pass by of you guys doing this. And you get to generally where the location of Varys thought in mind. As you round the corner, you see that there is this magnificent hole in the wall. It's got nice decorative doors to it. It just seems out of place here.
Oh no.
Can I roll investigation about this?
What are you checking for?
I'm gonna check for guards, like the positions of the guards and
That's
traps and
just
whatnot.
position. Okay, for the guards, that is perception. For traps, that's investigation.
Okay, so perception is just a straight roll.
And one.
15.
You
Hey,
don't
you're
see
not wrong.
any
There was a
guards
1
around.
in there.
I know, right?
You don't see any guards around. Everything's looking good. So now you're gonna check the door for traps.
Okay. So that would be
So it's
investigation for traps.
now. Investigation
Okay.
for traps.
8.
You
There are
kind
no
of pat down the door. Not super stealthy, but kind of doing just like quick, like almost like roll up, knocking on the side. You don't detect any traps. Nothing pops out. Nothing. It seems like a standard door for you. It's a very nice door. That is what you're taking away from this.
That's a nice door.
It's a nice door. Hey.
I feel like we're
Nice,
now about to run
pretty
into a
door.
trap.
All right, so you guys don't believe the door's trapped?
I'm gonna see if I can't quietly open the door. Do I need to roll stealth for this?
Can I stand on this side of the door?
Alright, yeah, you stand on the side of
Like,
it.
okay.
You
I
stand
just
on
wanna
the side of
peek
it.
in.
Roll stealth.
16 total.
16. As you
bad,
grab
not
the
bad.
door handle, you twist it. There's a slight creak into it, but you're slowly opening the door.
Alright.
Alright, as you look in, there is a bright light that is coming in through the door.
Ooh.
It's very well lit on the inside. As you look around the entire cavern, you notice that there is one figure standing in the middle of it, hunched over a desk. As you continue scaling the room, you see 4 pillars. And off to one side of it, you see 3 cages.
Is there anything in a cage?
You see something inside of it, but you can't make it out because one of the pillars is blocking the view.
Alright. I'm gonna do it incredibly dumb. I'm gonna try and sneak over to the cages.
Do we have a map of this, or?
Not right now.
I know. I mean, like, do we have like for the
Yeah, no,
for the
not
roll
right
20?
now. I don't have it.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
can I sneak over to the pillars so that I have a clear line of sight of the cages?
So, yes, you quickly dart over and behind one of the pillars, kind of kick a pebble along the way, but the person in the middle does not notice.
Alright. Now I need to roll perception, right, to see if I can identify what's in the cage, correct?
No, passive perception is doing this for you. As
Passive
you look
perception.
around the corner, you see Sultana 10 in this cage. And that is where we are going to end it for tonight.
Yep.
Before we end, I was gonna ask, can I? Well, I guess never mind. I have to
So-
because I was gonna roll for religion check on this. I
Only
have that stat. I'm gonna use it constantly.
question I have is, does Ken have line of sight
Okay,
of
will
me?
do. Say, what was the question?
Does Ken have line of sight of Varys?
Yes.
Okay, I will save that for next time. I just wanted to make sure that yeah, that'll be important next time. All right, I'm good.
Okay. So, what were you wanting to check with all real quick?
Oh, I was just gonna, because
I
that
was
way I
thinking,
could motion for him.
When we entered the room for seeing, no, I was messing around. To see for religion, to see if this might be a religious thing or something like that. Just like
I was just
because the room sounds like it might be slightly religious to a degree. Because like 4 pillars in it, guys
just
standing in the
wanted
middle,
to be
cages.
religious.
Well,
I
it's his
have stats in it.
character.
Yeah, I know.
That would be what his character would do.
Is that what is
So,
it?
yeah, go for roll
Go
religion
for
if
it.
you want.
Religion.
Roll 1d20.
That is a 9. Actually, it's not.
11.
That's
11.
11.
This isn't associated with any religion that you can tell.
Okay.
No religion, no
Okay.
cult.
Yeah.
Just seems like a guy's lair.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the only reason I wanted to know is for next time, because I want to open by motioning to Ken to see if he won't sneak over to try and pick the lock. Because I'm going to try and sneak a 10 out without alerting this idiot.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Because if we can just walk out with the 10 and he knows nothing, that would be the greatest insult I can possibly think of after everything we've been through.
That would be
Yep.
amazing.
Let's save that for next time.
Yep, nope.
Don't give the
That's-
DM any ideas. Come on.
Oh, no. Again, I am both your enemy and your coordinator.
Give him all of
Yeah,
the ideas.
We know.
Enemy and
We
friend.
know.
I am
And the
both.
dice
Frenemy.
are our enemies.
Can I summon Jason
No,
I summoned Jason.
I'm already here.
to the field in defense mode?
Just shout his name at the top of your lungs and have it echo all the way out and wake
That'll
him
go
up.
Like
well
I
with
imagine,
self.
I didn't imagine he'd run down there with like the stack of books. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
Now, at this point, he's dead asleep.
Yep.
I thought you were gonna say he was dead. I was like, wait, what?
He's just
He
dead
died.
asleep.
Don't worry about it.
At this point, he's dead.
He's
He's died of
dead.
exhaustion.
He
Alright.
died of
He did.
research.
Hey, math hurts.
Welcome to D&D.
Depends on how hard you throw it.
Yep, welcome to D&D. Welcome to the end of D&D where we just talk shit for 10 minutes after the actual
Yeah,
session.
basically.
Death by
All right, guys. So thanks for tuning in. We'll catch.
All right.
Tune us in on every Wednesday
I assume you
around
have
7:00 p.m.
post things to say.
Again, thank you so much for everybody tuning in. Thanks for the follow. Let's honey. Again, thank you for everything. Again, love the support, and also come check out.
I think he's
everybody's
muted
streams
himself.
And everything like that.
Very definitely
Anyway, guys, catch you guys next time, and thanks for tuning in.